Hello and welcome to the stream. There's two streams today. There's a vertical stream and a horizontal stream, and the vertical stream is containing 20 people, and the horizontal stream contains 4 people. So I'm hoping that the two chats can talk to each other as well as the... Well, I mean, I hope that they can talk to each other, but this is the first time I'm streaming in both vertical and horizontal. I thought that it would be simple, but it turns out not so much. So welcome to the stream. Hope everybody is doing well. Jinx is here. Lucy's here. I saw Elvis here. Those are the only people who are chatting so far. So hello, and welcome to the stream. And I hope everybody caught yesterday's Kenny Biddle stream that I was on. It felt very special. I decided to wear the exact same shirt again today because this is the first piece of my own merch, or our own merch, that I was able to buy. I mean, yeah. So, oh, actually, I have 2 pieces of our own merch. I also got this hat. And I'm happy that I got the hat before anybody else did, because this is supposed to be larger. So I fixed that, and that should be good if anybody in the winter decide to pick up a hat. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see.
Huh? Yeah, you can only see one chat, right?
Yeah, but I can also like the YouTube stream on, let's say on the website, it's a vertical or portrait or whatever.
Oh, they both stream under the live section. One is supposed to stream to the shorts audience, and the other one is supposed to be notified to people who are on TVs, computers, tablets.
Stream on?
Something else. Yeah, the stream's on. Oh yeah, hey Christian. Our buddy is still in the chat.
The ink spots.
All right, so cross the streams. Awesome. Never cross the streams. I mean, I'd like to.
Unless you and your homie are at the same urinal.
I'm gonna mute you, Christian. How do I mute you? Oh no. Goodbye.
Eternal.
I'm just gonna turn you all the way down to 0. That's the best way to do it. That's Christian. That is. If you guys saw the St. Joseph Cemetery ghost hunt, the first one with the tape recorder anomaly that nobody could understand or explain, even though we're debunkers and we should have had a better idea about what was going on.
As he says, with the really hot guy in it.
Yeah, me. Christian was the one who was at the St. Joseph Cemetery with us, and he's going to be in the next week's stream. I'm going to set that up. I'm going to force him in here. So you got a little bit of a teaser there. I don't know if you're trying to annoy the audience with the stirring, but it's not working because your noise cancellation is...
it's... The water is cold, so I'm trying to get it to just the instant coffee to actually dissolve in the cold water.
Oh, no. So yeah, I titled the live stream in a particular way for a reason. For the last 2 years, I've been working on writing. You guys know, anybody who's been here for a while knows that I've occasionally talked about my ghost hunting guide or ghost debunking guide. So I've been working on it for like 2 years. A couple people said that they wanted to see it in like a full print. Given the fact that I lost my book, my novel that I wrote, given the fact that actually turned out to be a rather seamless experience for creating that book, I decided that it would be easy to, or not easy to, but beneficial to, not beneficial to, I'm an idiot, but basically it seems like it would be a reasonably easy thing to do, to produce an actual academic looking textbook of the debunker's guide. And the reason why I'm bringing it up now is because I've got about half of it done, and I feel like that milestone is enough to say that yeah, it's in progress and it's proceeding pretty quickly. I mean, I should technically say that it's been in production, or I have been making it for about 2 years, but I'm starting to put all the different chapters together, things that I've written on like the sides of pieces of paper and things like that. I'm actually digitizing it all. And so it's going really well, and it should be finished, I'd say, probably by February. I'd say, probably. I mean, that's pretty far away. It seems pretty far away, but in the grand scheme, in the how long it takes to put it all together, format it properly and everything, find the right materials for the book and everything. So 5 minutes in, I've already told everything that needs to be known about that. Anything going on with you this week, Harris?
I mean, not really too much. I'm just working on video games.
He's trying to make a video game, or he's learning how to make video games.
Oh.
Talk about that.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Should I? Oh, I don't want to talk too much about the games because it's just like if I drop something and somebody is in the chat and they're just like, I can make that in a day, and then we lose that game. But
I mean, you've only been learning for about a week, and you've already.
I mean, I could show you what I got.
Yeah,
So
go for it,
the
man.
one that I'm currently working on. Just gotta open the map. But yeah, so like there's a couple different like styles of game I'm thinking of. I've got a post-apocalyptic game I'm working on. I've got a friend slap game I'm working on. I've got Ratchet and Clank / Banjo-Kazooie / Sly Cooper game I'm working on. But as it is with like when you make video games or when you're interested in making video games and you're learning how to make video games, there's a million ideas and you don't know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how this would exactly how this exactly works. But if I show my screen, would that work?
Anna says to
Or is
slow
that-
down with the cappuccino.
Oh
you should,
yeah,
you should enjoy it. It's instant coffee. Right before the
Well,
stream,
no,
I
it's
started nodding
a
off, so I took
cappuccino.
like 4 caffeine pills all at once.
It is a cappuccino. It's just instant cappuccino, and I just nuked it. Like it's all like stuck to the bottom of my cup.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah. What should I do? Should I stream the?
You could stream. Yeah, I could switch it over to the Watch Together Live, and then we could you could show us what you're working on. So stream it to the screen, and I'll switch it over, and then
Like this?
just actually stream your screen.
Or like share my screen.
Yeah, share your screen.
You don't want to mute it though, because actually never mind. I pause the live streams anyway.
Yeah.
I think I'm still getting chats. I'm not totally sure. But yeah, so anyway, this is like all I've done today in regards to this. It's pretty much I had today. It's pretty much like this. I don't know. It's a post-apocalyptic game.
Oh yeah, sorry for
so
anybody saying that if they should switch from the vertical stream to the horizontal stream. If you're like the regular viewers, you switch over to the horizontal stream so that we can get the chat all together. But if people are seeing it for the first time and they're not likely to talk or whatever, feel free to stay on the shorts. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. Anyway, this is Unreal Engine. This is Unreal Engine 5.8.
Hang on.
And
did you stream it?
Okay. Yeah, I'm streaming it. So yeah.
Watch stream, full screen, hide members. Okay, we're always gonna be in the bottom right corner. And then I need to click on the Watch Together Live button over here. And there we go. Now we're looking at your screen on your computer from my screen on my computer.
Yeah, there you go. So anyways, this is I'm simulating it right now. I can pull back, but it's one of the asset packages I got recently from Humble Bundle. It's called Decay. It includes essentially like a whole bunch of prefabricated buildings and some like different like assets. So like these are prefabricated buildings that come complete with like interiors, which is super nice. But this is what I've been working on today. Jeez, trust me, I know how to control this thing. This is what I'm working on today. I'm losing some textures here for some reason, but that doesn't matter. Maybe it does matter, and I just nuked all my progress. But essentially, this is supposed to be like a post-apocalyptic game where you're hunting down androids. Like if you've ever read Blade Runner or watched Blade Runner, it's essentially that. But it's going to be like an arena-based shooter, like a roguelike arena-based shooter, first-person shooter. And So right now I'm just sort of assembling this structure because I want to have like a sort of like a duality between two different styles of architecture. You have the slums, which are basically like this area over here. You know, this will be for like the poor people and whatever. And then because it's post-apocalyptic, the post-apocalyptic aspect to it is that there's no more like obviously buildings. I'm gonna add some like skyscrapers and stuff in the background here, so there will be other buildings around. But I figured the rich poor people would be the higher class poor people could live in the high rise apartments, and the high rise apartments are shipping containers. And so I basically just started putting together some shipping containers, and then I started giving them interiors. So some of them have like small, like little clustered interiors, and then thematically trying to figure it out. So like if I throw up a light here, you can see this one's sort of like I guess a scavengers, um, room. And then the thing I worked the most on was this little shop I built in here, which I think is pretty cool. This blade will rotate eventually. It'll be like a nice little rotating fan. Um, but yeah, I put down every single little thing, every bar of soap. Um, just like hand placing it all. You can make things bigger, make things smaller. So if you want to have like different styles, so like I shrunk down these shovels so they fit on this weapon rack and stuff.
Nice.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's like playing The Sims. But at the end of the day, like when you go to actually play it, you can throw down different actors. So like for instance, I have in the what is it? I'll just search it up. Gun. There's like different blueprints and stuff you can drop down. So like in the case of what the fuck is it called? It's like actor or something. It's all a mess right now because it's like I'm just basically downloading fab stuff and then putting them in. But if I were to, there we go, variant shooter, you can throw down shooting characters. And so when you spawn in, like basically these NPCs are automatically going to attack if they have weapons, which they don't think they do right now. But they'll search for you, they'll find you, and then they'll shoot you. And so what I'm going to have basically is going to have a whole bunch of these characters like walking around the environment, interacting with the environment, little clusters of characters here and there. And then your job is to come in and find the one that's aggressive. And they won't be aggressive immediately until you like actually talk to them and give them kind of like the test where you like sort of like
Oh,
grill them through dialogue. And then if you figure out that they're like you can talk to them and stuff and go through like the Fallout style like dialogue systems.
so it's
And
gonna be like a
if
kind of like a
you get
detective thing.
exactly right, and so you'll go through the environment, you'll pick up the NPCs, you'll talk to the NPCs, and then eventually you'll find one. And every single one you could accuse of being an android. You could basically just go through like the goat test, figure out like what their measure is, and then yeah, if you start the game and you basically just want to open fire, you pick up a gun and you just start shooting people, you'll lose health. Like the whole premise of this game is that you're every single person you kill and every single android you kill and every single entity you kill is going to permanently lower your health. So you only have a certain amount of chance to like get it right. And so the whole aspect of this is like the working name for the game is called Echoes of Empathy, which is essentially like the my plan is to essentially have like a roguelike shooter where you have to play the game over and over again to unlock more secrets. The first run you go through, you're basically just a bounty hunter hunting down androids, and so you'll find those androids, you'll kill them. It will slowly damage you, and then eventually over time you'll lose your humanity because you're basically like you have like a conflict of interest or conflict in your mind or whatever. But yeah, you'll basically walk up to the characters, you'll talk to them, you'll grill them, and then the last dialogue will be like walk away or attack, basically. And if you feel like that's the one, that's the android, you can then kill them and claim the bounty.
Hmm.
And then yeah, I don't know. I'm still working out the mechanics or like the aspect for it right now. I just know that I want an environment full of NPCs that you have to talk to. So it'll be a little bit like BioShock in a way because I feel like this might be like one area, but like there's going to be somebody in the stacks. There's going to be somebody back here, and then I think what you'll end up doing is you'll progress down towards the mountains over here, and then out there I'll probably have like more posh buildings and stuff, and then eventually you'll get into like an actual like high rise sort of posh building.
Like modern city that's
But
escaped the wasteland.
yeah, like if you think about like Cyberpunk, like Night City, essentially. Like
Oh,
there's a lot
okay.
like the
Yeah.
slums, and then the further you go in, the better it gets. So you'd be like being like Arasaka the Tower or whatever, trying to find the last android. And then yeah, I want it to have like a bit of like a Call of Duty vibe. So if you like say you go in somewhere and there's like the person you're going to hunt and talk to is like you suspect is an android. I want to have it so that if you get into that situation and you trigger, the security system or whatever, then all of the androids are going to attack you, and you have to fight to defend yourself. You have to fight to kill those androids and survive. But the consequence of that is every single kill you do is going to permanently lower your health. So it
Mm.
really stops you, pulls you back, and says, "Okay, I got to be very measured with this, and this approach has to be very specific." And then essentially, yeah, the whole um, empathy system was if you die, you just restart. So if you think of like playing like Doom, for instance, or let's say like Doom or Wolfenstein 3D. If you're playing through Wolfenstein 3D and you get to the end of the mission, there's going to be a boss, and so you basically have to get to that boss, get through a whole bunch of enemies, stealth or whatever, get to the boss and defeat the boss. And every enemy you kill is going to permanently lower your health, and then killing the enemy or the boss will then give you an empathy point. And so when you restart the game, it takes all your gear and everything away, but you still have that empathy. And that empathy then unlocks new dialogue options. So you can then explore passive routes through doing all the different encounters.
Oh,
Like
so
there'll be ways to talk your way out of things and stuff.
you're almost supposed to lose initially.
Yeah, it's like it'll be like a bit like Hades, I think, where the story progresses as you die.
All
And
right.
so, like, I feel like I'm not totally sure exactly how this is going to pan into that system just yet, but I know I want to
Blow up
have
the confetti. Oh,
some complication and stuff. But
yeah. So
um,
Lucy said, love the environment, reminds her of the Wasteland Weekend. I'm not sure what that is. Do you know what that is? Or I guess I'm looking this
it's
way.
that weekend.
Wasteland Weekend. I'm not
Not
familiar with
totally.
that, but I'm
Yeah.
I'm now interested in it. Alexander's here. Under Armour says greetings or greets from
Oh, like
Amsterdam.
the Wasteland Weekend's the Mad Max event that they do. Yeah, it's
Oh, like a
like Mad
real
Max.
world thing.
Yeah, like an event.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Then
it's like
Lucy said
the zombie
the
run.
shipping containers are reminiscent of Ready Player One, which was
Yeah, that was the first thing that I thought when I was going to do that. I was like, yeah, it's like the stacks.
yeah.
I even put like little houses on the top here that aren't necessarily um, shipping containers,
There could be
just to
like
like sort of like
maintenance
diversify it
workers,
up.
people who have to like come
Yeah,
down and like clean and stuff. Maybe I don't
I
know.
want them to be. I want it to look like dangerously stacked because like a certain section, I want a whole section of those towers to be collapsed and like strewn across the ground as if like
Yeah.
a whole
So
bunch of them got knocked over.
when you first showed me this earlier today, the first thing I thought was, ooh, so it's like a shipping yard that they just
Mhm.
took all the stuff out of the shipping containers and just turned them into houses. So like logically
Yeah.
they would be
So
like locked together.
yeah, like yeah, it's supposed to be like it's supposed to be the code. So like for instance, like in our we were only supposed to stack up to 7 crates on land at a time. So I have it set to 7. There's 7 stacks.
Hmm.
And then the dangerous part is stacking on top of that. And then the transit lanes here, where these like if you remove all of the walkways, it's 36 feet away from each other because that's like the maximum rotation of the machines that we use here in Canada. Is 36 feet is what it needs to do a full circle.
Oh
So I figured
yeah.
I'd space them out like that and make it look like it's as if it's like an actual ship here. This is just like the first part. When it's done, it'll be probably like um yeah, if this is like this part, I want it to be like basically this entire section. It's gonna be like a little city,
Wow.
right? And then the idea too was to have it so like if I decided to add water, which I can add water effects later on. I thought Nick and I were talking about this earlier, is putting a shipping container or shipping what do you call it, container cargo ship out
Yeah.
here and having it on its side, and then basically just referencing that being like the people from here will go across and scavenge from the that environment or those you know um, shipping containers out there, and then like their business will be pulling it back and selling it in the slums. And so
Yeah.
it'll be like little town, but yeah, that the place that's built in here,
Oh,
I'm
is
gonna have
the
like probably some random number generation system to like determine who's gonna be an android.
Oh my
But I
god,
thought
you know
if
what I
this
just
place
realized?
that
I just realized that the center screen is actually showing.
Oh, it's showing me twice.
Showing you twice.
Rest
Sorry for the
in
vertical.
peace.
Yeah,
Yeah, anybody's watching vertical.
if anybody's watching vertically, it's the first time we're streaming vertically, so my bad.
Yeah, sorry.
It
Yeah, I
is
don't
what
know.
it is.
That's pretty much all I've got right now.
Yeah.
I had people running around and like I have like active shooting mechanics already in this, as well as like enemies have health and I'm supposed to have health. I think somewhere down the line I deleted the references for that, so there's no like UI or anything here. But that's easy to bring back in.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be interesting when it's done. I may also this map may never actually get used in the game, but I'm basically just learning how like how to like rotate objects, how to like clone objects.
Yeah. One of the things that I've
size and stuff.
one of the things that I tell people is that if you want to try to learn how to do something, you have to do the thing. You know what I mean?
It's a pretty yeah.
Yeah, that's a fantastic shot. That's a good. That's like a wallpaper, dude. If you had like if the textures weren't like rippling and popping and stuff like that, you could record that for a few minutes and just sell that as a movie, like a 3D wallpaper.
Yeah, on like
that should be your menu.
Yeah, actually, it could be like that. You know what we need is actually doing like a Rust like style. Maybe it's a first person arena shooter inside of here.
Yeah. So like, what if the game could somehow check somebody's save file and like position the camera specifically like this, so that if you like do something in the game that like, I don't know, this is
the tower collapses or something.
Yeah, it like reflects in the main menu.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be like if there's like people walking through the streets here, and like when you boot up the game, it'll be like this will be the main menu, and there's like people walking through. But if you like go in there and you're like killing everybody,
there's just bodies all down the street.
Menu, there's just like bodies and blood on the street. I could try to figure that out. That might be really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty neat actually. But yeah, I don't know. I'm fucking around and finding out. But it's really fun to just sort of like, it's one of the things I was saying is like I really like Fallout 3 for the fact that they were able to like they only have like say like 200 unique assets in the game. Let's say there's probably way more than that, but let's say they have 200 unique assets, and they're like, well, I want to build a skyscraper, and I want to build a carport, and I want to build like this massive mechanized structure. So I need to take the assets that I have and work with that. So like you'll see like they'll have like a hot plate, and then that hot plate will be like over like it'll be enlarged, and then there's like they're using it as a fishbowl, or shrinking down, or like growing the size of a teddy bear to use as like a larger prop or something.
Yeah.
So you might only have like a handful of items to actually use for that, and then you just keep going with it. So
oh wow, and it's been a member for 11 months now, almost a full year.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah, I switched it back to the split screen mode so that we can.
Yeah, that's cool. I closed it down anyway to save resources.
All right, good.
It's already 140 megabytes over my resource threshold.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see if anybody's still watching. Yeah, there's 2 people watching the other video. I don't know. Actually, I think this might be back. Like, I'm gonna refresh that page, see what happens. The vertical one. Yeah, there's 2 people watching on the vertical, and there's 6 people watching on the horizontal. So
cool.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, that is much more. That is much more. That is much more aggressive on the phone, I think.
I just
thank you very much for the donation, Elvis.
Pulled my headphone back to scratch the inside of my ear so I didn't hear it.
Oh, you bastard!
Good timing.
Once again, we have the added benefit of all the donations coming in, startling us and startling the audience that weren't expecting somebody else to donate. So, this is the only way that you can scare us here on You Don't Scare Me.
It's a tip, right?
Tip, yeah, tip. Not a donation. A donation is for a non-profit organization.
We are not a non-profit
legally. Yeah, we are an all for cheeseburger corporation.
Here you go. So yeah,
Anna says it was quiet.
Was it quiet?
Was it quiet for you? It was not
Max
quiet
the
for
volume.
me.
Max the volume, but do it. You know, it'd be really funny actually.
Hmm?
Is if and this is not like a like. To
Oh, and
encourage
you can
people
scare our buddy
to-
Christian.
Yeah. This isn't to like encourage people to like to tip more and more and more, but I think it'd be really funny if instead of it being like like the say like the size of the tip changes the volume or something like that, but like have it so that the more tips we receive in a row, the louder and louder and louder it gets. So if somebody comes in and they're like $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, it's like,
No.
air like all completely randomly generated sounds and just like air raid
We'll
sirens.
literally just drop all of our viewers at the exact same time. Like, no, we can't handle it. It's systematic overload.
Exactly. Everybody just like crash out hard.
Yeah.
It'd be funny though. I'll be honest. It'd be funny.
It would be. It would be hilarious.
Yeah, RNG. Yeah, and then you could throw in like you know what you should do is actually just change it to like different ghost noises. Like the banshee scream, or it'd be really funny is if it was
Bro,
like
I don't even know how I got this one to work.
yeah, that's fair. Maybe I can do us a ghost hunting game in Unreal.
That's a pretty good idea.
You don't scare me simulator.
Yeah.
It'll be like it'll be
Every
Phasmophobia. It'll be Phasmophobia, but your goal is to not figure out which ghost it is, but to catch the ghost and rip its mask off. Like
yeah. Okay. I guess. What do you want to do now? Do you want to debunk ghost videos?
Sure.
Okay.
It's been a minute.
We
got the air quality is back down to 60 right now, so I got my windows open.
Oh yeah,
So
there's been wildfires choking out.
They know.
Yeah, they know. Everybody everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
People in Italy are talking about it.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not our
Americans.
fault.
Some Americans are pissed at us, man.
Like, Anna says to whisper ourselves saying hello in a whisper voice.
Like, you want that now? Lips on the mic. Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Jeez.
Can't you see it in my eyes? I don't know that song.
I don't really know it either. That's the only one that I know. It's that and hello.
Hello from the other side.
Okay. All right. Let's open the YouTube. That's the thing, by the way. That's the book. This is the textbook. It's not done. It's I'm not even done formatting it. This is just the basic. Oh look, there you go. 27 minutes ago.
You guys want to do a book club?
We should do a book club. Book club.
You know what I think we should do is we should have some sort of like collective debunk challenge kind of thing, where it's like you take a video. So, well, I mean, like you take a video, and then we'll do a Google form, right? Like a user submit Google form or whatever. We'll post a video.
I was thinking about doing that, like a submission, like having a website for submissions.
Oh, you can do that too. I just meant like some sort of like each person is tasked with that week looking at a particular video and then like breaking it down and then submitting their results. You know, kind of thing, like a collective science thing, and then we'll
could go through them.
Anna says this,
That's a cool idea, actually. Make sure you write that down. I'm going to forget in like 3 minutes and 12 seconds.
Write what down?
Shit.
Yeah, it'd be like it'll be our you don't scare my
yeah.
You don't scare me homework.
We did see that Trump said he was going to make us pay for the smoke. Yeah. And here, you know what I have to say about that? Get your own. Wait. Get your own fucking water bombers next time, then, dumbass.
Yeah.
Do they have water bombers?
The second thing is, Next time you try to bring a downed Navy Air or a downed pilot on Fox News and have an interview with them, try to make sure it's not the fucking Uber grandmother. Did you see that? You know that downed fighter that they like did that rescue operation for? Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no, sorry. Wait, they have 200 to 300 total wildland. Why the fuck did they need ours then? Back in the California wildfires.
Well, because they have them, but they don't know how to fly them. That's why we're there.
Oh yeah, true.
And also, don't forget that the planes that they have, like some of them were sent by us for them.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Also, let's. You want to know?
Now you have space for your damn data centers. You should be thanking us.
You want to know another reason why we can't get these fires under control? Because there's over 400 active fires in the States, and over 1,000 of our firefighters are fighting them right now in the States.
Okay.
In the States, we are fighting their forest fires because we are equipped to do it. We know how.
Yeah,
to
we're
do
better
it.
at it because we have more trees.
Right?
83 billion trees in Canada.
Give or take 12 Skyrims. 1,000. Oh yeah, this.
Do you know how many trees are in Skyrim?
Not as many as the next Elder Scrolls.
It turns out not that many. Austin made a video on it, and I watched it, and I was like, huh.
He did, yeah. It's a hot topic.
There's
now,
like what was it, like 5,000 trees? Something like that?
It's definitely not as many as you think it was.
Yeah.
It's definitely like a quarter of what we thought it was. But yeah, anyway, another critique against Donald Trump was like he basically did this thing where he was talking about like the downed air pilot. There was an operation in the beginning of the Iran conflict where apparently there was a fighter jet pilot was downed in Iran, and they had to put this like operation to like get him back, and they had to scuttle like their planes.
He was like hiding in between a couple of rocks or something like that. That guy
with the
broken
downed
ankle?
pilot, like the American pilot. Yeah, so yeah, he walked 1,000 miles or whatever. I don't know, whatever the fuck it was. They made this like heroic tale or whatever like that. Well, they just apparently just interviewed that downed pilot on Fox News. They're like finally talking to this downed pilot since everybody doesn't believe you exist. Here it is, and it was the same actor that portrayed the Uber grandmother, like the Uber driver grandmother, from a press conference earlier where Donald Trump was talking about affordability, and he tipped her $100 for delivering pizza because apparently she was delivering Uber because her husband had cancer and she was trying to pay for the treatments. And so he brought her on and says, "Oh yeah, look at all this stuff for the affordability and all that, blah blah blah." Tipped her $100. And so then they did this interview with the air pilot, and it was the same person. It was the Uber grandmother.
Which one? There were two, right? One of them parachuted into a field. The other one had to run for a mountaintop kind of area and like hid between some rocks. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. They don't exist. They don't exist. They never happened. That situation with the down pilot wasn't that situation. There were no down pilots. That was the United States trying to forcibly take, or it was a ground invasion, a forcible ground invasion. The United States tried to run an operation, a ground invasion in Iran to secure the nuclear site, and they failed so miserably they had to come up with a reason, and that reason was, no, we weren't there to do that. We were there to do this. And they were like, yeah, we actually went in to get this down to pilot because they had crash landed there, and they were like, oh, freaking out about it, right? There was this down pilot there.
Then why did Turkey was the one who shot it down by accident?
Sure, whatever. So the plane got shot down, but there was no down pilot. If the pilots landed it, they were dead. All I'm saying is this, Nick. Donald Trump is trying to pass off the Uber grandmother, the grandmother that delivered him pizza on one of his conferences.
Yeah, I mean,
tipped her $100. That person is now apparently the downed air pilot from that operation.
Could you send it to me? I mean, I'm not missing the point. I just don't understand like to what gain. Like they were already doing whatever the fuck they wanted in Iran. What would be the point of it? You know, nobody wanted them to bomb the shit out of Iran right away. I mean, plenty of people did, but like I just kind of feel like
course, that was
It's kind of like wearing a hat on a hat. You know what I mean? You're already wearing a hat. You don't need another hat. Just
DoorDash. It was DoorDash. I'll just send this link to you in the if it opens. I'll send you the. It's restricted. It's been removed. Okay, fine. Just
I'll Google it. It'll be somewhere.
Yeah, just Google it's DoorDash grandma.
Okay.
Grandmother Trump, and you'll find it, and then you can then Google downed U.S. pilot.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, oh, it's the same chick, man.
All right.
That's not even like it's like never mind, man.
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
It's just so fucking stupid, man.
I mean, I've heard of the whole
the incompetence. All I was trying to say is the incompetence of this dipshit who can't even hire a second actor is that now coming at us for our smoke and trying to like orchestrate this entire fucking thing. It's like, buddy, why don't you just fuck off?
Yeah.
Right? Instead of being a prick to the entire world, why don't you just fucking do something productive? Like, I don't know, go bang your head against the fucking wall instead of pissing off the Canadians.
Yeah. I could say the same about our own prime minister too, but
well, I would take 1,000 carnies over one Trump.
How about neither?
Easy. Well, if I
neither's
had to,
good.
If I had to, yeah.
You told me
wishes were horses, beggars would ride.
If you told me that I can either lose a finger or a toe, I'll be like, take them both. Take them both. Balance it out. Make sure it's diagonal.
Yeah, see, at least it's the same. Yeah, we do have aerial, firefighters, but they're all down south dealing with their shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I made a T-shirt. There's a T-shirt on the merch store. It has Greek lettering. The word is atraxia. And it means I suspend judgment. And what that means is, I don't know.
We'll do a book club.
Or, I mean, I guess
and talk about book club. First rule of book club: we don't talk about book club.
Have you read Mage Tank yet?
I have not. I did just read Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, and I'm about halfway through Hail Mary.
Is that like the follow-up book, or
no? Hail Mary is written by Andy Weir, the guy who wrote.
Was that Project Hail Mary?
Project Hail Mary, yeah.
I've been meaning to take a look at that. We should get to this. I find it really funny. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the vertical stream, and I'm very well. Karis is covered by Chad.
Yes, that's good. I'm censored.
Yeah,
you gotta pay premium to see my mustache. You gotta be on a widescreen TV to see my mustache.
Is everybody always asking me if I'm okay? Anna's asking me if I'm okay. Yes, I'm okay. Why? What did I do?
I don't know. Maybe I
was lizarding. Like,
yeah, your eyes were just going to.
Oh, when I get really invested in whatever somebody's saying, I start to.
I've read every single one of Andy Weir's books. The guy is a scientific genius when it comes to writing. The Martian was the first book I read, which I think was the first book he released, which is fantastic. I can't quite recall the second one. I believe it was called Artemis. Was the second book called Artemis?
Huh? I don't know if you meant that. I'm looking at chat over here. I should look at the camera. I don't know if you meant that by like gastric reflux, like GERD afternoon. But that's the way I read it. So I think that's really funny.
Finish your coffee, so give me about 3 seconds, and I'll have some kind of gastric response.
All right. Yeah. Oh, I think
you look
tired again. Yeah, I think it's just my face at this point.
Yeah, it could be smoke. Could be
I mean, yeah, there was the wildfire was like it's like the smoke singed my eyes, and I don't know. I think it's just my face now.
It's getting old.
I'm getting old.
He's gone. All that water's starting to.
Speaking of getting old, I have this fucking amazing idea for a bit for the videos. DaVinci Resolve 21 updated, so there's an AI filter in it that allows you to make yourself older.
Oh yeah? So you just like keyframe it and
Keyframe it slowly getting old. I was gonna make it so I slowly get old and then and then halfway through the video I'll be like, just 1 second, and then I pull up a hate comment and I go
it sucks the life out of it.
and then get young again. I'll be like, oh, much better.
You have like a printed out on a vial, you crack it and pour it into your coffee. Or it's like a cup. It's a cup of haters' tears.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Let's look at this video that's been on the screen. We're gonna do that thing one day where we're like, and everybody's just fucking watch the video.
Watching Python, it's always on the screen when you're just like reaching for it. Like, oh, wait, I was like,
Yeah, one more thing.
one more
All right.
thing.
This was
funny.
uploaded 39 minutes ago. So
Double check Mr. Gray's explanation for the glasses in his last vid.
what?
Elvis
I have a
says,
special. Can you double check Mr.
request-
Gray's explanation for the glasses in his latest vid? World of Gray. That works. Is it this one? Oh, I guess it's gonna take a
stream your screen to me.
Oh yeah, sorry. Hello, it's me. Look, it's me. It's me. Now it's not me. Share screen.
Buttermilk. Yeah. It's basically already bad.
Entire
Bro, I was
screen.
bad when I was born. I came out
that?
smelling like sour milk.
You see that? You see it?
Oh yeah, I guess I'll click on that.
First vid of his
Yes.
latest vid debunking 2 or 3 days ago. Yeah, okay, so this one.
Hey guys, down for Mr.
Normally, so we were okay. We'll do both. We're gonna do both. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do that one.
Oh, coffee. Thank you.
Son of a bitch.
After you've already had it.
2 coffee. Why not 2 coffee?
Coffee.
So normally,
Take this for the week.
so I think it's totally fine.
Gross.
But I don't know. I like one of the things that puts a pause for me on a couple people have asked me if I could like react to other debunkers' content to see if I align with what they're saying, and I will do it. I don't want to piss anybody off. So if for some reason somehow World of Mr. Gray comes and sees this, much love. This is coming from a place of love. I'm not here to shit on anybody, and I'm not here to piss you off. And if I pissed you off, my bad. Didn't mean it. Story of my life.
I did.
He did. Yeah.
You come at me all day. I don't read the comments.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at this.
My shield is
Finally
expiring.
back with my tri-monthly, quad-monthly, whatever it is these days.
It is what it is, man.
Debunking ghost videos and the paranormal with logic. Now, it's been a while since I've done
Fucking
these.
ghost videos.
He debunks it with logic. Beardo debunks it with emotion. John Wolf debunks it with sarcasm. I debunk it with science. There's other people, but I could rattle off everybody, but it would just take too long.
Simply because
What?
weeks now I've been going well.
What happened?
I'm not gonna repeat it. Christian's back.
Christian's back. He said something.
Not me.
All right, fuck
The
you.
country has been going through a heat wave.
Next time we go golfing, I'm taking a golf club to his kneecaps.
But I currently can't live upstairs. It's impossible to go upstairs. Or
That's a joke. That's a joke.
I should say, to be upstairs more than 10 minutes. So I've moved all my system downstairs for now. That's why you can see the messy background. Nothing I can do. So today we're going to look at my boy Slapped Ham. Top 13 scary ghost videos.
Oh my god, he's looking at Slapped
I'm
Ham.
try my best to explain them.
Suffer.
Anything. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not saying I'm going to do the whole video because there's probably a lot of clips I've already seen. And I got to wash my hair tonight. But anyway.
God, I wish I could repeat
My
that.
boy.
My soundboard would definitely work right now.
Dallas, Texas, just after 5 o'clock.
The
The
glasses.
porch camera is rolling the way it does every
The
day.
glasses is the first clip. Good,
Homeowner's
good, good,
husband
good, good.
is standing by the front door.
And Nick debunks with
Brother-in-law
rage, yeah.
Steps out past him. Nothing about
Passion,
it is out of the
energy.
ordinary until you look at the ground.
Creepy glasses appear on our porch as my husband stands in and as my brother.
No, it's. Why is your what the fuck? No. Dude,
Oh, man, it's like 200 degrees in here now.
Karis,
Yeah.
tell me what's wrong with it.
Is
It's a security camera. Tell me what's wrong with it.
that a pee sample on the desk? Is this a security camera?
It does look like
Okay,
a medication
well,
bottle
yeah.
of some kind.
What am I telling you about? Oh, hang on a second.
I guess it's so that they can check if the packages are there, or they want to know the burglar's shoe size.
Well, that's one thing, but like, where's this? I'm looking at it. I'm like, it looks like the text and everything is on a video. Is it on this video?
It's
Because it looks like it was drawn on the original video and then uploaded and then watched. It does. The resolution looks really weird in comparison to the rest of the frame. You know what I mean? Like it kind of looks like it's a picture that somebody put up on their screen of a screenshot of the user interface, and then they drew on it, and then they recorded that with their cell phone. You know
Did
what
I?
I mean?
Let's I have controls.
Resolution is
Let's
stupid
seek. Whoa, no.
Okay, yeah. So it's
Yeah, so it's on the vertical video.
Creepy glasses
Looks
appear
like it's
on
a
our
stupid
porch as my
spreadsheet.
All right,
husband
so the glasses appear
yeah.
on the front
do they
doorstep.
zoom in, or what's the purpose of the camera angle?
Yeah, the purpose of the camera angle is most definitely to check for packages, but you can achieve the same thing while also securing your front door. This seems like a waste of a camera. Also, dumb as shit. But so the glasses, I'm going to say what I want to do is I want to say what I think is happening before he says what he
We already
thinks is
debunked this,
happening.
though?
Huh? I've never seen this.
I thought we were really.
Yeah,
Maybe I saw it on Instagram.
the
I think
glasses.
I already debunked this.
All right,
Oh,
let me-
you know what? I saw it on Instagram, and then I commented on the Instagram explaining what it was.
So creepy glasses appear on our porch as my husband stands there, and as my brother-in-law walks out the front door. Somebody dropped their glasses. It fell to the ground faster than the refresh rate of the camera, and the camera only filled in once it hit the ground because that's when it became stationary long enough for the bitrate to catch up, or the keyframe to catch up. Nobody seems to be aware of them. 2 steps, tiny steps. If he was
Whoever the guy is in the front is probably like tapping his like chest and everything, looking for his glasses now.
Yeah. All right. Did you have a
What's Grace?
did you have a theory on what was going on, or did you wanna chime in on that, or do you want to just see what?
Oh, that's it. That's same exact. What you said is exaccly what I commented. Like, it's
All right.
almost like you read my comment.
No, sweet.
Creepy glasses appear on our porch as my husband stands in, as my brother walks in out my front door. Right.
A pair of glasses is now lying on the
They probably
porch,
fell out of somebody's
right
breast
there between
pocket.
The 2 men, and a moment earlier, they simply weren't there.
Wait, hang on. Is that kid wearing fucking swim shorts?
Swim trick, yeah. He's also holding a towel. Like they're going to the beach.
So are those swimming
Front door.
goggles or swimming
A pair of
glasses?
glasses is now lying on the porch, right
I don't know
there
what swimming
between
glasses
the
would
2
be.
men.
Yeah, look at that. He bent down for it. Whoa, I wish it would go 5 frames at a second. Look, he's bending down to pick him up. He's like, oh, fuck, there they are.
Between the 2 men, and a moment earlier, they simply weren't there.
Interesting.
Yeah, they know the glasses are there.
I think I know what's going on.
Lucy says, given how the second person is stepping,
No one drops them. No one
It's
places
100%
I'd say the
them.
glasses.
In one frame, the ground is bare, and in the next, the glasses have appeared as if from
it's
nowhere.
Now,
remarkable.
on this channel, over the many years I've been doing this, too long now, I've covered CCTV many times. What I think is going on, this isn't 100%, but
Sony
what
headphones.
I think is
Nice.
going on, basically, CCTV cameras, recorders, when there's a still object, they tend not to store all the frames every single second of the video. So you'll see parts of the video. You'll see this on your own CCTV. Maybe not the more modern ones. You know, this one looks a bit older. But you'll
Even the
tend to
more
see
modern
the
ones.
CCTV cameras, if they're fixed on a position, which they usually are, certain little tiny objects on the side of, you know, the peripherals of the viewfinder will sort of like fade in, fade out, fade in, fade out, depending on what the contrast is doing, the exposure is doing, I should say. And now in this case, I think it is, what is it called? It's called, I had to look it up. It's called interframe compression. So as you can see,
Yeah.
the glasses are there. They're there right now. You just can't see them.
Oh, sound up.
Because of the way CCTV cameras work. And then when the guy
How's that?
steps into view, right there with his white trainers, that then tells the CCTV, oh, we need to concentrate over there because there's new color involved. I'm not explaining that the best way I can, but it's basically it's the CCTV not bothering to concentrate on this little tiny object in the corner until it sees a new color added or motion, and then the CCTV thinks, oh, I should look over there, and that's what's happening. It's almost.
So he's close. It's a little bit like he's got the correct answer, but the way that he got to the correct answer is incorrect from a technical standpoint. But the end result is that he got the right answer. So I don't know if there's much point in over explaining it. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, he's correct on how the glasses appeared there, but yeah, the way that he got there was a little convoluted and not quite correct.
Yeah.
I think that was
shortened.
just him trying to like work it out and sort of figure it out. Like sometimes I just keep talking and eventually I get to the point and I'm like, that's what I'm trying to say. And I think that's what he was just doing.
Yeah. So the short and sweet version of it is that imagine you take a photograph of a scene and then somebody walks into the scene. You could take a whole new photograph and create a new 6 megabyte file of that one photograph, or you could just take a photograph of just a portion of the picture where the person is and then interstitch that onto the original frame and save yourself 3 megabytes. Cameras do that instead. And so the glasses didn't affect the scene with enough with enough visual stimuli for the camera to even know that anything should be updated until they were stationary on the ground. And at that point, it does a new iframe, which refreshes the scene. Given the fact that a lot of people are moving their feet around, I feel like the camera should have updated the scene a lot quicker than that, which leads me to believe that it's probably one of the lower end cameras. Your like run-of-the-mill, off-the-shelf $10, $20 security camera like a Wise Cam or a Blink Cam or a Waymo Cam or one of those, Chinese Alibaba, you get 30 for $10. Given the angle of the security camera, I would think that there's a likelihood that they have probably better security cameras in other places, and this is one throwaway security camera specifically to check if there's any packages at the front door. Otherwise, they'd be recording properly. So, cheap security camera, low frame rate. That's it. Security camera compression. But he did get the right answer.
CO2. Sorry, CO2 alarm just tripped, so I have to close the windows again. It looks like air quality went back to 8.
Oh, okay. Damn, that CO2 monitor kept going off. It was annoying the shit out of me, so I unplugged it. Have you seen the ghost?
Yeah, that's not CO2. That's carbon monoxide. It's O2 or CO. Whatever. It's carbon monoxide, monooxide. Yeah, well, carbon dioxide is what you breathe out, right? So
yeah, that's what makes you sleepy.
Headaches.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other one
fuck shit. Oh, thank you.
Death. Yeah.
Thank you, Ellis.
But yeah, I have a CO2 alarm which measures like.
Sorry for swearing like that. Although I suspect that was the exact thing that you wanted to see. Huh.
Yeah. I guess we're all in general consent. We're all on the same.
We're all on the same page. Yeah. Do we? Let's see what else you see. Let's see what else goes on.
Well, hang on. This is Slap Hammer talking.
What I can see is happening with that.
He's watching a full Slap Ham compilation.
Glasses, as far as I'm aware.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Don't say your catchphrase anymore.
Yeah, we're not watching that. I don't like that guy.
Sorry.
I get he's deaf, but he's taking advantage of it. Apparently, deaf people can't fake ghost videos. What are you doing picking on him? He's deaf. I don't fucking care. He's faking a ghost video. If the president of the United States can be an idiot, so can the general of an army, and so can a deaf person. There's nothing special about being deaf. You're just the same as everybody else. Get over it.
Being an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. Let's look at us.
The measure of power.
Yeah.
Causes problems.
In fact, it makes you more likely to be an idiot because you think you're special.
Next week, we debunk Donald Trump's hair.
It's
Hello,
He's gotta be
everyone. My
bald
name
on
is
top,
Luke.
man.
Today we'll take a look at
It's gotta
11
be.
scary
He's gotta be.
videos. But before we
You
begin,
gotta be.
make sure to
Whoa,
subscribe
that
to
was
my
creepy.
channel
Back
for
it
more
up.
scary content.
What was
That was
creepy?
real ghost of it's right there. Look. Back it up a little bit further.
But before
Oh,
He
sorry.
opens up that thing.
my name is
You can see his
Luke,
reflection?
and today we'll take
Watch.
a look at 11 scary videos.
Gone.
But
What? Because the door was open? What?
before we begin,
Yeah.
make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content.
when it started playing and
Right,
his
that
like
said, let's
when he
begin.
opened the door, my brain went, "Oh my god, where does reflection go?" And I was like,
Oh, I see, because the door was open. Yeah, okay.
This next video
That's
comes to us
spooky.
from the TikTok account WV Paranormal and features a piece of home security camera footage recorded
Awesome.
on September 4th, 2024 at 3:37 in the morning. At first, the camera captures nothing more than a quiet backyard with a swimming pool.
IR cut filter is down.
I don't know what that means, but we just got rain. We got a pretty decent thunderstorm, so it's heading towards East Coast. So maybe they'll put out
Is there a
their,
comment? Yes.
I was just saying, praying for rain. The fires are terrible.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're shite. They're shit.
Yeah, we sent you some smoke. Now we'll send you some. We'll send you some rain. Unfortunately, thunderstorms here seem to only last like 5-10 minutes tops. I remember when I was a kid, they used to
they
last
haven't
like
really
an
been too
hour.
special.
Yeah.
We had that one the couple of years ago. That just like I think there was a tornado attached to it because it like kind of blew through and just ripped down all the trees,
Yeah.
broke a whole bunch of branches. That's a huge. You remember that? Like it was probably like maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah, there's a couple trees that were downed on the street. I had to go a long way around. It's really there's a really short street that used to lead to or that still leads to my apartment, and there's only like one entrance into that, or else you have to go all the way down the street and then come all the way back up and come back in the other way. Fucking annoying. I was
Get a
just gonna
chainsaw
drive
to it,
over it,
bro.
but it's the one tool I don't
Get an
own.
electric chainsaw.
I had my miter saw, and I don't think that my truck has enough power to like run it because I was thinking about just yeah.
Plus,
You know?
you can't really. Yeah, you'd end up killing yourself. You'd end up cutting something off. Yeah, miter saws can't really cut through tree trunks. They're too wide or too big. You'll end up catching a knot and it's be a really bad.
Turn the miter saw upside down. Yum 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 yum.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
If anyone's you're gonna look like that one day.
Yeah. Hopefully this one.
Yeah.
So the problem with
peripheral ones,
this,
the ones that don't matter.
so what the IR cut filter does, it's this mechanical lens that slides over and out from in front of the camera that allows it to be in color and monochromatic mode. The IR cut filter is what is required to have a daytime running, the camera running in daytime mode to be in full color. In the night vision mode, the IR cut filter lifts up to allow infrared light to flood the monochromatic lens, and that allows you to see a lot more at night. But during the day, the sun is providing too much infrared light, and that could damage the camera's processing unit. So what it does is it manually moves a little like lens cover over top of the camera lens. If you think about when your security camera switch to night vision mode, you hear that audible click. That is literally the physical IR cut filter clicking out of place. And the problem with this camera feed is that the porch light that's illuminating the pool somehow, whether it be manual or non-manual or automatic, it's prevented the IR cut filter from lifting, which is why the entire exterior of the scene is bathed in darkness. The problem with that is that there is nearly 0 point in watching this video because whatever's going to happen is 99% going to be in 99% of the frame, which is pure black.
True.
But let's look at it.
Give Anna a quick tip. If you have a mosquito in your room, here's a really quick tip to getting the mosquitoes out of your room. Mosquitoes are attracted to carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide, CO2. So what you can do is you can grab a teaspoon or grab some yeast, some like instant yeast or whatever, mix it into some warm water, add a little bit of sugar to it, and then put like if you have like a bottle, let's say, it works. It works
how to
well if
make some malt.
If you do like this.
Make some mead.
Yeah, Yeah, well, I mean, get some warm water, put some sugar in it, put some yeast in it, take the top half of a bottle, flip it over like that. The mosquito will go down because they're attracted to CO2, and it'll get stuck in there and die.
Yeah.
So you can do that with like a bottle cap works too. If you take like the cap of a bottle and you poke a hole in the top and you flip it upside down and put it on there, and then there's another bottle cap full of yeast and whatever. You can make traps for catching mosquitoes that way.
There you go.
With just the stuff you have in your pantry. It is what it is. Yeah.
Alberta. Oh man, you know what? Please don't leave. If Alberta leaves, we will never have another conservative government.
Alberta leaving Canada?
Yeah.
I think we should just do it what the original plan for Canada was. Carve it out of the ground, add some giant propellers, and lift it into the sky.
Blast it off into the sky. Project Destiny.
Yeah. Project Destiny.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at this video.
Everything appears perfectly still. Then, without warning,
See? Happens in the darkness. Great.
Is it a thirsty little guy, isn't he? Wait, hang on. Does it have audio added on top of it?
Yeah. Oh my god. Listen to it. You want to
It's
listen
not
to it
what-
again? Listen to it again.
Is it slurping?
It's
Only
slurping,
in my
but
right ear. It's slurping.
only in your right ear. So, in case there's somebody watching on the vertical stream, they've never seen our video before, and they're just passing through, and they're just like, where the fuck are these retards? Here's the case. Here's what's going on. It's all sound design. Security cameras don't have good microphones. Certainly not microphones well enough to pick up that sound at that clarity. Everything has been added in post, but the smoking gun to prove that it's been added in post is that they have mono microphones. When they do have microphones, even if they're good microphones, they're mono microphones. They don't record a right ear or a left ear, only cardioid microphones, multi-point microphone recordings, or editing software can isolate the audio in one microphone or the other. Our cell phones have omnidirectional microphones. You can pinpoint the direction of a sound for where it's being recorded from on a cell phone camera because those are designed to be listened to in speakerphone. So you can talk from over here and over there and over there, over there, and the camera and the cell phone can still pick it up. A security camera is only recording directly in front of it. It's like a shotgun mic, and it's a shitty shotgun mic. So the audio has been added in post, and the IR cut filter was manually kept down to reduce the visual image so that they can make this dog shit ghost video.
It is funny though.
It is funny.
It's like a naked guy T-posing towards
and slowly makes his
T-posing.
way toward the
Yeah.
After reaching
Like
the
just
pool,
like
Rob
it
Zombie.
what appears to be its hands
Or
on the
Marilyn
ground,
Manson.
pauses for a moment, almost as if it's looking around the yard.
What?
Then,
What are you talking
rather
about?
than turning around, the figure slowly backs away before disappearing into the darkness.
I think you
The
missed
way
the
it
fact that it
moves
was
is what really
slurping the
stands
pool
out.
water.
Its postures
Yeah.
and movements don't immediately resemble the way most people would normally walk,
Why not?
making the footage all
Could
the
be,
more
could be an
unsettling.
Indian guy in a white shirt.
Of course, there could be a more ordinary explanation.
What?
Given the distance and the limitations
Indian
of
guy in
the
a white
night
shirt.
vision camera,
It's like
it's
his.
entirely possible
If you look at
the
this
figure is
torso,
simply a
it either
person.
looks like he's a severely pale guy with like a six pack, or somebody's wearing a really tight shirt and has darker skin, so you can't see his the X.
Oh
X
yeah,
eyes.
I see what you're saying.
Or
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
even an animal, whose appearance and movements are being distorted by the image quality.
The centaur.
Unfortunately, no follow-up was ever posted explaining what,
It's
if anything, was
what's
discovered
that? Hang on,
afterward,
what's that?
leaving the
Weapons. When the kids run out the house and they're like T-posing all the way down the road.
Oh yeah. They're very bad. It's not convincing in the slightest.
This next video was uploaded to YouTube back in July of 2009 and was
You sure it wasn't
reportedly filmed in
1995?
Belém, Pará, Brazil. According to the
Oh,
It
never
looks
mind.
like
It's
a 90s
Brazil.
or
alone with
80s.
nothing to do.
Brazil's
Once again,
common not well known thing. Brazil for some reason didn't get modern cameras until last year.
taking a few photos around the house before
Have you seen some of the ghost videos coming out of Brazil? It's like they're being recorded on like a Razer V3i.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
you guys
I
have
think it's just
iPhones. I
like-
know you have iPhones. Like,
Well, I think the problem is the technological difference between foreign countries and American countries. American countries are driven by consumerism, right? So it's always the latest piece of technology versus other countries which don't put such a high emphasis on having the latest, gadget. Like when you think about for instance, Japan, right? A lot of people in Japan still just use flip phones because they don't have that what do you call it?
yeah, because they're
Capitalistic,
used to how beautiful their
original-
country is. They don't feel like taking pictures of it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would say it's more of the fact that their focus is less on capitalistic greed and more societal measure, like what do you call
Yeah.
clout?
Yeah.
Like status.
Like, look, Grandma, I went to Mount
And so-
Fuji. She go, yeah, it's right there. I can see
My
it
volume?
from my apartment. Do you think I'm impressed? Sorry, I was just
This real. I think my volume might be a little too low.
Oh.
I'm a mumbler too.
yeah. I guess, but
Exactly.
it was just a
Video
joke.
instead.
So I was
Yeah,
kidding.
It ain't broke, don't fix.
completely unexpected
You know,
happened.
it's
Just
really
seems
cool
like
is
all
when
the
you-
ghost
when you check out
videos-
Cuba.
Huh?
You should check out Cuba at some point.
Cuba, the
When,
communist
when the
country?
Americans, yeah, when the Americans, like I guess during like the 50s, 60s, something like that, there was like this huge thing where they pulled out a lot of
At around the
American companies
30-second
pulled out of
mark,
Cuba. So
Hmm.
if they need a washing machine, they build one out of like whatever was there during the 50s. And so a lot of their stuff is like 1950s technology that's just like retrofitted to work for whatever their needs are. And so you have them like taking apart full cars and then turning those cars into air conditioners and stuff, and they're really good at it. Like there was
Cool.
a guy who made a gasoline distillation system out of a washing machine. I'm like, wow,
Wow.
look at you go! Like
It's
they've
impressive.
invented technologies out of other things, light bulbs, or car stereo light bulbs that they've used to take photographs. Because they just reverse engineered it and then adapted that technology to work for their needs.
It is impressive. But they wouldn't have to do that if it wasn't a communist what do you call the leader of a communist?
Man, you're so close to MAGA. What?
Don't ever let those letters slip out of your mouth on this channel ever. Flagged immediately. Shut up.
We can't say that?
No.
Why? What?
There's an AI that's constantly listening.
But I thought that was their thing.
Yeah, it is their thing, but
They don't
we
want
live
other
in
people talking
we live
about
in
it?
a liberal hellscape.
Oh yeah, okay, sure. Shadow government. We're not shadow government. What do you call
Suddenly smashed open on us.
Orson Scott Card?
They literally just passed a bill like 2 weeks ago on this exact thing.
Own, causing the uploader to panic and run from the room before
The correct
ending
term is
recording.
conservative and
In the description
realist.
of the video, he explains that
Communism
after sharing
sucks.
what happened, many people in his life laughed at him and refused
Communism
to believe
works.
his story.
No, it doesn't.
So he
No, it
insisted
doesn't.
Communism.
It's literally not working for Cuba right now.
Nick, all forms of government work when they work. That's it. Every form of government works
Yeah. Well,
when it works.
and it's just never
The
worked.
problem is communism works
Where? Sorry.
when it's really small.
Oh, you're right. Like 12 people.
The bigger you get, it stops working.
I think it stops working at maybe 12 people.
Under 500 people. Every form of government works perfectly well if there's less than 500 people. Every single time that you get more than 500 people in one room, you study monkeys. Monkeys are the same thing. The more monkeys are in one place, the more they fight. If there's under 500 people in a government or in a place, their government works perfectly. Once you pass the 500 person threshold, no government works. No capitalism, socialism, nothing. It's all idyllic. It all works really well as long as there's less than 500 people. Communism works, but when it works, it only works when it works.
Tribalistic communism, you mean?
Sure.
Tribal. Tribe. Small.
The incident was completely genuine.
This is nothing.
Then again, it's also possible that the entire thing was staged. With no way to independently verify what happened before the recording began, a hoax can't be completely
What even happened?
ruled out.
Nothing. Just the cupboard open. That's it.
The uploader's reaction is certainly memorable and has helped keep the video circulating online
really, because I
for well
don't
over
remember
a
what he did.
decade. Was this a genuine paranormal encounter or an old-school internet hoax? I'll leave that for you to decide.
Almost certainly not.
Yeah, everything before the 1940s was pretty idyllic.
On October 1st, 2025, a TikTok user known as FabbyKme posted a video claiming they experienced something deeply unsettling inside their home. The uploader explains that while sitting in the house one day, they suddenly heard what sounded like their alarm going off. According to them, however, it wasn't actually their alarm.
Don't worry, Dark Angel.
Instead, they believed the sound was coming
Nothing
from
important was happening anyways.
folklore as a mimic. Take a look.
Ah, cool.
You guys understand why I get angry?
Wait, hang on.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, keep going.
Wait.
What?
Do you understand what they're trying to... You understand what he's saying, right? Tell me what... You know what he's saying, right?
What?
He's saying the mimic is mimicking his phone alarm.
Yeah, I know. What? I just want to see the video. What do we got?
That's it. It's the sound.
That's it?
Becomes visible.
Well, no, in the top right corner of the door
If
frame.
you look carefully toward the upper right corner of the doorway, you can make out what appears to be a tall,
I thought something cool was going to happen, like that thing that we saw the screenshot, but I guess that was like an AI representation.
Yeah. Why can't the ghost or demon or friggin' whatever the hell that's supposed to be? Why can't it like crawl out from the door frame and crawl across the ceiling like a spider and drop down? What's the point of looking at the food if you're not going to fucking eat it? You know what I mean? Listen, why is the ghost just creeping around the corner? Kill me. Kill me.
We make our own ghost video. We make our own ghost video. It's like this, but instead of it being, "Woohoo, I'm here. Oh, where I go?" Have it like literally attack the person, and then have like a found footage of getting like absolutely like accosted by this thing and escaping it, and then release that to YouTube.
Yeah. I volunteer.
That would be completely different.
I volunteer. Let's go buy bunch of expensive things, and then put myself in a harness. Somehow we can get rid of the harness, and then have me grabbed by the hair by a ghost and dragged around the room, destroying every overly expensive thing, and then finish it by throwing me through the wall where my ass is hanging out the other side. Just... And then they'll be like, there's no way that's fake. Look at all the expensive stuff he just broke. Nobody would sacrifice all that.
I wonder if we've already debunked this one before, but there was a video of a guy in, I want to say Mexico or Puerto Rico or something like that, where he was filming what looked like an active camouflaged alien in his entryway. That was a cool one. I like that one.
It was.
I don't know how he did it, but it was neat. And I was like, yeah, that'd be really cool. Like, you know, if like, you know, getting a video or having like it was like, what's that? No one's going to save you.
Yeah. Nobody will save you.
That was a cool one.
Something like that.
Nobody's saving. It's so rare to get like alien movies
Yeah.
where the alien or the entity is actually on display, and
Hey, that's a
like
great
that there's
point.
like an active like thing. What's that?
Thrift store stuff.
Thrift store stuff? What do you mean?
Yeah, that's what thrift
Oh,
stores are
breaking
for.
stuff?
Buy all the expensive shit and break it all.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Or we could start a company of a rage
Hey.
room where you get whipped around in
Yeah,
the
I
room.
was just thinking that. We should instead we'll do a rage room, but instead of a rage room, it's a poltergeist room. You walk in, and there's a chance you're gonna get hit in the head with a clock, but that's what you're here for.
That's a great idea.
Sign a waiver. If I get my face busted in by a grandfather clock being whipped at me at Mach 4, that's my own fucking problem.
Yeah, but there's only one rule: you can't tell
Poltergeist
anybody
room.
about it.
Air cannons and
Yeah.
stay
Yeah.
in an Airbnb or a haunted Airbnb where there's like a whole bunch of triggers and you just
A video that begins like an ordinary night out with a friend before suddenly taking a very unexpected turn. At the start of the footage, one of the men is talking while the other records. Everything seems perfectly normal until this happens.
What's the point?
nothing normal about this.
What's the point? What's the point?
It's me, man.
Did he just make a lap? Did he just lap them? Or was there two?
I think he did. I think he's just gonna laugh.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
That's great, man.
I'll give you guys 10%. You can have 10%. Not trying to get a headache.
That's funny, man. It's funny.
It is funny. It is funny. I can imagine it's just going.
You know what this reminds me of? What's that movie? What's that anime we used to watch? Wasn't Berserk. It was. Oh shit! What was it? Fuck. Remember that one where it's like the guy? He's like he can like merge with the wall, but only if he's naked. So every time he like pops out of the wall, he's like stark naked. He just like sprinting. It's like a ninja one. You know, you don't remember this? Yeah. Fuck. It's like Berserk or something like that. It's like a Bastard, maybe.
Maybe.
Bastard.
I don't know. Ask Mom.
Bastard. Naked guy. Ninja. I'm gonna get the weirdest. I'm on a list now. I think it was Bastard.
Seems a little bit.
Maybe not. There's definitely a naked guy in Bastard, but that's definitely not it.
Does anybody think that? Does anybody else
I'm
think
on
this?
a list of Jesus.
Does anybody else think this might be a little bit problematic?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I mean, there's friends coming all shape size.
Next video.
25. A TikTok user known as Marsh Mob uploaded a video from inside his home in Appalachia after repeatedly hearing a strange sound outside.
Appalachia.
Take a listen.
Appalachia. Real proof of whistlers. Yes. I live in the Appalachian Mountains, and I heard somebody whistling, and I think it's proof of whistlers. Hand of God. Jewish star? Is that the Star of David behind him? Look, Karis.
I'm looking.
Is that the Jewish one?
It is.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That's the Star of David.
All right. You never know. I'm not familiar with the different ways that the stars are positioned. Like there's some like
eerie whistling can be heard coming from somewhere.
Remember Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah.
You remember the Transfiguration Circle?
Yeah.
It like had the. It had like had a fucking shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, who is that this time? I didn't see. I didn't catch it. Who was it?
Is that-
Who am I blaming? Not on there.
Basilisk.
Basilisk.
That was
Who-
the enemy. Basilisk. Yeah.
Basilisk.
Remember the guys like zoom zoom zoom.
Who did it? Who did it? Who did it?
What?
I don't.
It was Anna. I told you it was Anna. Yeah.
Oh, was Anna? Anna. Scared the shit out of me. I peed a little. It
Here he is.
Berserk, right? You said
It was this
was
guy.
it?
Basilisk. It was this
It's
guy.
it's not
the ninja.
focusing.
Yeah. His name is Gobu.
Yobu.
Yobu.
Yobu. Nice.
Yobu. Yeah,
There
he was
are
like,
some chats coming
he had the
through.
ninja ability. He could like merge with the wall and come out of the wall at any random place and kill the guy that he was targeting. But he was always naked when he did it. So every time he popped out of the wall, it's not a comedy or anything. Every time he popped out of the wall, he's just like this really super buff bald guy with like a going to attack completely naked, and then he sprints like this away. You see his ass like. Woo.
Okay. Oh, I think I remember that now. Yeah,
Used to,
dude.
Yeah. I used to meme on that.
Dude, check out this comment on the vertical. This guy goes, y'all mayonnaise people age like buttermilk, and that's basically already bad.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That is
That's
what it
good.
is, buddy.
Yeah, when I read that the first time, I was like, yeah, I came out smelling like sour milk.
Yeah. I don't know if that was supposed to be racist,
At one
but
point,
sorry, man, we
Large
can't,
Mob
we
even
don't
turns the
get
camera
offended
towards
on this stuff.
himself to show that he isn't making the sound.
That's a good one. I've never heard that.
Leaving him
Mayonnaise
just as
people.
confused as everyone watching.
Guys, look at my
A
fingers. I'm
short
not
while
making the
later,
sounds.
He uploaded a second video
Yeah.
from the same
Whistle.
room after hearing more unusual activity. This time,
What's that
So, yeah,
thing?
so
There's
his
a
whole-
tool
he-
you can
be
put, it's
seen.
like, there's a ribbed tool. It's like a 2 discs you can put in your finger and like do like this and make cricket noises.
Cool.
Yeah, and then if you like twist it like this, you can make a whistle.
Huh.
I forget what it's called. It's like
Oh, I'm sorry. There was a skinwalker. Karis, there's a skinwalker.
Oh,
Oh, actually, let's look.
right around here, if you look carefully outside, you can make out what appears to be a tall figure walking across the property before disappearing
Are you
from view
fucking
just
serious?
a few seconds later.
God damn it. Why couldn't it go like 5 frames a second? Porch light turns on the right side.
Mhm.
Bink, 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 bink.
Wait, that's the skinwalker is turning on the porch
No,
light?
the skinwalker is here.
On the left.
Yeah, no, it's like right in the middle, right there.
Oh, it's Yobu.
Yeah.
Yobu.
So it's just like a vague light on the screen door kind of situation. Like, why
So basically
bother?
you're
Why
looking at-
bother uploading this? There's nothing to glean. Like even
Well,
somebody who even somebody who believes in skinwalkers, even somebody who believes in aliens and believes in ghosts, does this video help at all? Do you
the
go,
thing is that it's still
that's a
paranormal.
skinwalker?
It's still paranormal. The
How?
guy was like recording it because he was here.
Sorry,
well,
go on.
because it is not normal. It is abnormal.
Kill yourself.
The guy, that's what I'm trying to say. The reason he uploaded it was because it was abnormal. It was paranormal. Like
Nothing is
like, I'm
abnormal in
hearing whistling.
Appalachia.
I'm hearing. Yeah, well, that's fair. But yeah, I mean, like that's like the
Like driving through a
they
city
say
and
is,
being like, look, an apartment building. That's so weird.
well, the thing they say in Appalachia is if you're walking through the woods and you hear a whistle, no, you didn't.
Yeah, fair.
View
That's it.
just
You
a
hear, if you hear a sound, no, you didn't.
I live my life like that. If you hear somebody call your name, no, you didn't. Just keep walking. That's how I live my life in general.
Yeah,
seconds
you
later.
gotta call me by one of my
Many
nicknames.
people in the
I'm not
comments
answering.
believe the
Yeah,
combination of
exactly.
mysterious whistling
Hey,
and the
dickhead.
figure
Oh,
to
hey,
Wait,
what's
what's
up?
up?
It's worth noting that skinwalkers originate from Navajo folklore rather than Appalachian folklore.
Somebody told me the other day,
For more grounded
because I was like,
possibilities,
I
the
was
figure
just
simply
walking,
known
I was
as walking
doing my job, and
outside,
somebody
while the
walked by and they're
whistling
like, "Hey man, you
animals
retard
Who's the
maxing
real
again?" I'm
one?
like, "What?"
With only these two short videos
I'm
to
the real
go
one. You
on,
can
it's
tell because my
impossible
beard's
to know
longer.
exactly what was happening.
The longer
Whether
the
these
beard, the
clips
more real the
captured
one
something
is.
genuinely unusual or not.
Who is the real one?
Fair to
Fun
say.
and unsettling later.
If you
Next
want
to the photocopy.
if you
One
want
explanation
I am the clone. It's true.
Yeah, Nick is Dipper number 2.
Dipper number 2.
makes the
He's 5 minutes older, so I guess. I mean, do you know what I think? I think there is a greater than 0 chance that nobody
switched
knows
to
who
birth?
was born first. Yeah, how the fuck would they figure that
Yeah,
out?
I mean,
other than the whole
if you-
stay
if
in the
you-
hospital because of the fucking malnourished
well, that's the
thing.
thing. Like, yeah, but then when you look at like the health complications that we had later on in life, you turned out pretty healthy for the most part, and I had more health issues than you did for a while.
Yeah, but
And then
I
we just
started.
flipped, right?
Yeah.
So who's to say?
You
You
know what I think you should do? Now I shouldn't say that out loud. Stab the baby.
I should cut my finger off and count the rings.
Just pull. Can you imagine? You give birth to the baby and you hear. There you go. Now you know which one's which.
It's tattooing the bottom of the foot. A.
A and B.
You have twins. It's just tattoo an A on one and B
Or
on
just
the
like
other.
branding iron. Don't worry, he's not gonna feel it. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah,
Oh,
thanks.
yeah.
Thanks. If anybody else is curious, just read the chat. See? Look at that.
There you go.
Golden sun.
For this next entry, we're taking a look at another recently released UAP video. This
Just
one
the shit I have to deal with.
UAP PR049. According to the accompanying report, the footage was recorded in 2026 and comes from the Department of the Army. What makes this video especially interesting is how it begins.
Play the fucking
The
video.
sensor is initially locked onto what appears to be a conventional
bad.
aircraft flying through the area. Then something unexpected enters the frame.
You know what that looks like?
It
Looks
just
like a
looks like a
UAV.
reaper.
Oh, unless we're talking about the top one. Okay. The Department of War. Okay, so it's one of their.
Looks like afterburners. Looks like somebody's hauling ass.
Yeah. Like the tail end of F-150.
That's a single. That's got a single.
Modern classification for a dual engine. I don't know, dual.
Yeah, whatever the
engine.
planes are.
Sure.
Look, there's even a vapor trail, I think.
Ace Combat.
You think that's a?
That looks a bit like it, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like basically like statically close together. The fluctuations in it are basically just like based on whatever propulsion system it's using.
Yeah.
I would say. So it's more than likely either like an airplane or, well, it's more than likely it is an airplane.
Near the center of the
That
screen,
definitely looks like a
or
UAV
on
though.
the
That
ground,
there.
a second
And
object.
then
Well,
it's
yeah,
probably
that-
tracking
that's-
the UAV,
that's-
and
that's
then it
a-
breaks off that track.
That's just
the
like
other one.
your run of the mill AI running like what do you call it? Drone, like
Yeah.
the Reaper drone or whatever. That's like
a-
always watching thing,
UAV.
eye in the sky thing.
It's like the first kill streak in Call of Duty. UAV.
Yeah, didn't they shoot one of those down a couple of years ago? Came
Oh, yeah,
over in the
probably.
Black Sea or something like that.
Unlike the aircraft,
They were like,
this object looks like two
that was like a
points of light
like
positioned
multiple
very
$100
close
million
together.
thing.
Shortly afterward, the sensor
Most of it
leaves
is.
the aircraft behind
Yeah.
and begins
The amount of money
tracking
that's
the
burned
unidentified
on
object instead. For
Yeah.
nearly 2 full minutes, the camera
Hi, Carter.
That was
focuses
more
on the
interesting.
object as it moves through the sky.
There's
Its
somebody
unusual
jumped chat.
appearance and the fact that it became
They're on the vertical, I
focus of
think.
the sensor are what
Yeah.
make this footage particularly intriguing. At no point does it
Plastic,
resemble
yeah.
the aircraft the camera was originally tracking.
It's the
Of course, that doesn't
Ron
necessarily
Weasley's
mean
car.
the object is extraordinary.
the headlights from
It's
Ron Weasley's
entirely
car.
possible.
Yeah.
You know, the flying car from Harry Potter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That simply appears
It's good.
unusual because of the imaging system or viewing angle.
Yeah, there you go.
Still,
Phantom or
it's
F-22
easy to see
Raptor.
why this footage has generated so much discussion among people interested in UAPs. As always,
It could
look
actually
up your
be
own
like if
one.
it's from the Department of War, which is I believe the Department of Justice, which the disclosure or whatever the UFO releases. It could actually be them tracking a UAV
On
or an unmanned
26th,
whatever vehicle there,
2022,
and then
a TikTok user known as
tracking
AK38 uploaded a video showing a strange
a
incident
fighter jet that's
with
intercepting the UAV or doing
Yeah,
like
like they're like,
roll
hey,
around?
oh, hey, there's your video.
for the evening when they
Yeah.
suddenly notice
Oh.
something unusual happening across the room. Take a look.
Like a buzz, like an aircraft buzzed the drone.
yeah, exactly. And so they decided to start tracking that one
Oh
instead.
my god, oh my god.
Let me go look.
These are the new closet doors, guys. The new closet doors that we just installed. Oh my god, okay.
Shut the fuck up, woman.
You know what it probably is? It's just like a
Such a bullshit
tremor or
voice.
something.
No, it's not a tremor. It's their son who's hiding in the fucking closet on the right
In
side.
the closet. Oh
Nice
my
cut.
God, oh
That's
my god,
fair.
oh my god. Be careful.
They cut the
Oh!
video.
Okay, no.
Where?
What?
Where?
When they zoomed in.
Oh, okay.
Watch.
I wasn't really paying attention.
Nothing in the closet. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Like,
Be careful.
I don't
It
like
looked like there was too much loss, but yeah.
it. Like doesn't
Yeah,
matter
I
if
mean-
you jump cut, if you jump in, jump out, zoom in, zoom out, whip in, whip out, or whatever, and it's an instantaneous thing. It's indistinguishable from a
There's
cut.
an easy way to, yeah. You can easily put a cut in there, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
So like, one of the things that like I want to hear somebody go is I want to hear somebody like recording these videos and just be like, "Fuck, I zoomed in too fast. Nobody's gonna believe it now." If somebody said that and it felt authentic, I'd be like, "Okay, well, now we can ignore the cut."
All on its own, while
You know?
both Kitty and her
Yeah, that's
husband
fair.
watch in disbelief.
Yeah, yeah.
According to Kitty, the cabinet
There
had
seems to be a
only
It's
been
definitely
localized
something pushing
spot.
on the
making
center
the
of the
movement
screen.
Yeah.
even
Yeah,
harder for
it's
her
like
to
it's like
explain.
yeah, curving. Yeah.
And
Eventually,
her yeah,
husband
exactly.
decides to
What
investigate
Lucy said. The
himself.
woman is really
He
not
walks over
convincing.
to the cabinet,
Uh,
opens the door, and carefully checks
Except-
inside,
anything
but
except she's a
doesn't appear
moron.
To find anything that could have caused it. Another possibility, of course, is
Exactly.
that the entire incident was staged. Since we only see the footage,
You can
from
already
one
see like
angle,
how
there's
like
no way to completely
how
rule
easy
out
it is
hoax.
to manipulate the
Without any follow-up or
Like, it's-
additional evidence, it's
when
difficult
he
to know
opens it all the
exactly
way
what
and like
happened in
rests it
that
against the other
bedroom.
side of the thing, you can see like
Perhaps
the
you can come up
vibration in
with
the
an
other
explanation I haven't
door.
thought of.
Mhm.
So they're already like really loose on their track, right? So it wouldn't
Yeah, they
take much
didn't-
more than just like somebody with their fingertip to manipulate it like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Reddit user
Hmm.
Fuzzman02 shared a video that he says was accidentally recorded while camping in the mountains of Vermont.
What do you mean accidentally?
The clip doesn't provide much context.
tease.
Oh
and
my
it's unclear
God, what is
exactly
it?
What he was filming at the time. At first glance,
If the first question that you have is what are you even recording, then
Keep
why did you
focused.
even bother uploading it? Like listen to what he said. Listen to what the narrator
while
says.
camping in the mountains of Vermont. The clip doesn't provide much context, and it's unclear exactly what he was filming at the time.
Yeah.
who-
Why?
So what's the point?
Did it become more prevalent later on when they
Let's
At first
see.
glance,
enhance the video or
everything
something?
appears completely
It's just-
normal.
It's just
Keep
video
watching.
padding at this point.
Jesus Christ, man. All right, to Fresno Nightcrawler.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Out of
Panels,
nowhere,
this is the
what
day we
appears
end
to be a
the
pale
channel.
figure can be seen moving
Ghost
through
area.
the darkness before disappearing just as quickly as it appeared.
I want to kill myself.
The encounter only lasts a minute, until we do a double take. One of the most popular.
Do you think it's just somebody in a
comparisons made by
bedsheet?
viewers
Or do you think it's more complex than
No,
that?
it's
Symbols of
obviously a
Fresno
little girl in a
Nightcrawler.
Victorian
The
dress.
cryptid
It
often
is.
described as
Hey,
a
look.
small, pale humanoid.
Hey,
Fresno
with unusually
Nightcrawlers.
long legs and little to no visible upper
A
body.
goth music video from the
Looking at the
1990s.
footage,
Yeah, right?
It's easy to see why so
There's,
many
like,
people have
nothing to
made that
see. It's
connection.
Like
Of course, without any additional footage or context, it's impossible to say with certainty what was actually captured that night. Whatever the figure may have
There's
been,
more
it
detail in an
certainly left
aha
behind a
video.
memorable clip. Maybe you'll spot something in the footage that everyone else has missed.
You know what it looks like?
Yeah.
It looks like one of those
Looks like it
videos
was
that...
filmed on a camera that
No,
kissed the LiDAR.
it looks like stipple animation.
Oh, like
Yeah, like somebody, like the whole,
Yeah,
like it's
like
just
that-
like a flip book made with like stipple
that
and stippling.
backrooms level, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They
Jesus.
call that when you're using LiDAR to like map the
Yeah.
video. It could be
Point
it's a
cloud.
LiDAR camera.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah.
This next video was posted to TikTok by a user known as Swamp642.
I don't know how
who
loud
also
it is for
shared
you
some
guys, but
interesting context about what led up to the recording.
18.
According to the upload,
My voice is around.
no one
it's
lives
about
in the
there.
house down the
It's
road from
100%
me,
whatever, fuck
but
it.
the owners keep the lights on for some reason. End quote. One night while taking out the garbage,
I'm just worried that
he
I'm gonna
says he noticed
blast
what
out
looked
their
like someone
eardrums with
standing
the
beyond
video.
tall grass that separates the
I
two
get you.
properties. At first,
Like that
he
really
thought he
grainy.
was imagining things, but just to be
sound
sure,
guy.
he grabbed his sister and their daughters. That's when they made a
Well, there is an
disturbing
automated
discovery.
compressor on it.
Mhm.
But I can't hear it from the other side, so I don't know how well it works. I just have to trust that it works.
What the fuck is that? Keep going! Keep going! Why are you stopping? Why are you stopping?
Standing perfectly still inside the shed is what appears
It's like one of those videos where the guy's like, "Yo, tell him," and then we'll speed away.
Yeah, he just like rolled, like the windows rolled down. He just stays stopped. I was like, yeah, I think I saw one of those. The guy's like, go, 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 and then he just doesn't go, and he just the look on his face is like,
It goes
He just
dead
falls
man
out the
against
window.
yeah.
yeah.
So what do you
was
think?
funny.
Third passenger?
be a person with that
No,
back.
I mean we don't have a very much to go on the before and the after, so it's probably somebody, yeah, like you said, third passenger. Somebody just got out to film a spooky video, and then they're just gonna get in the car.
Turned toward the group.
Problem is that
The uploader later wrote,
a lot of the times when somebody will record one of these kinds of videos, they make this and they think it's really cool and everything, but it's not a replicable format. So even if they go viral, nothing's going to come of it because, you know, going viral once is not going to give you $1 million. It's just going to give you a small boost of adrenaline to say, hey, I should make more spooky videos.
Yeah.
And then the
This
second one
person's,
never
like,
does
if
as
this
well.
isn't one of their friends, this isn't one of their friends. It's literally just somebody from that house out there having smoke.
Yeah. Were there lights on?
In the middle of the night. Unfortunately,
Yeah, there's lights on in the
lights
house.
on the house.
Explaining who
It
the
turns to look
mysterious
at them as they're
person
driving
was.
up, so clearly they see all the light and they're like, "What the fuck is going on over here?" And
Yeah.
they turn to look at whatever's causing the light. You know, they got a dart in their hand. They're turning around.
You know, it's
know?
funny. The thing that keeps popping up is, oh, it's abandoned. It's abandoned just because it's an ill repair. You know what I mean? Like if somebody has a couple boards over one window, it's like it's abandoned, and then other people break in because they think it's abandoned. But in reality, a bird
Yeah,
just
it's
broke their window, and they don't have enough. Like they're too far from the city to just go and buy a new window.
Waiting for a custom window or waiting for a delivery or something.
Yeah, nothing about this scene makes it look like it's actually like an abandoned house. It's not overgrown
Yeah.
or anything either.
Yeah.
The proud exploration of an MT-11 by a man named Tim. The video documents an exploration of an abandoned house that he and two friends had been hearing
Yeah,
stories
yeah.
about for nearly a year. According to local rumors,
Yeah.
the property was supposedly used by satanic worshippers to perform rituals. Curious to find out whether there was any truth to the stories,
Did he
the group
go
decided to
through?
investigate for themselves. The house itself is certainly eerie.
Did he like
The most
ask
upsetting
Gemini
thing
or
doesn't happen too
ChatGPT to
much
find him
later
all the
in video.
oldest ghost videos
Take a look.
and then put them all in a compilation? What is this even called? 11 scary videos that will test your sanity. Whoa,
Not wrong.
that's true actually. Oh god, it's an accordion player.
Piano. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Run! It's the pan flute band.
Dude,
Is this the one where the guy yells, "Get off me"? He gets attacked by the gang member.
I'm gonna say something. It's probably wrong, but when I first thought about it, it fucking drove me nuts for like 2 hours. You know the song "Land Down Under"?
Yeah.
right?
Like
Is
man at
the
work.
is
Men at
the
work.
flute is the flute kookaburra sitting in an old oak tree? Think about it.
No.
You sure? Kookaburra sitting in an old oak tree. It's
It's close.
close.
John?
How many times have almost gotten
Oh,
punched
no,
in
they
the
left
mouth
somebody
for trying
behind.
to opera Australia. Yeah, it's the same videos. Yeah. They left the guy and he was yelling, and then they escaped, right? So
Yeah.
the story behind this one is that the guy didn't want to talk about it, but basically they went into an abandoned building to explore the abandoned building,
Yeah.
and inside the building they went into was a gang hideout.
Oh.
And so when they went in there, there was a guy with a lead pipe in there, and he attacked them because they were in his turf. And so they all tried to scramble, and the guy who was in the back got grabbed. The back of his shirt got grabbed by the guy, and he basically wrestled himself out and took off. And so the whole thing that happened here, this is a real video. The whole thing that happened was they went into an abandoned building without vetting the building first, or without getting, like doing any preliminary analysis. Found that it was occupied, and then they got attacked by that guy. And
I think that happened
Yeah.
to Urbex almost the same. Remember there was another one.
yeah, the drug
The
deal.
the
And
gunshots.
he was hiding in the. Oh, there's another one. Eh?
Yeah, there was
Or
actual
maybe I'm
gun.
thinking of
Yeah.
Dan Bell. I think Dan Bell went into an abandoned building at one point, and then he had to hide in a closet because there were people doing a drug deal inside the house.
Carrie was just telling me about a couple of people who went into an abandoned place and found a whole bunch of bodies. One body?
Yeah.
In multiple pieces?
Oh,
It's like
Requiescat can patch you.
for hands. I'm not sure about
Crazy.
there.
Oh, the hands were missing?
Yeah.
Oh, no identification. Perfect. I mean, not perfect. That sucks.
That's-
Whoops. Did you say that's handy? What the fuck? Dude.
Was he
Yeah.
a hand to some guy? Some hand guy?
I think I just.
As the group continues exploring, the sound of what appears to be an accordion suddenly echoes through the building.
I think I'm
Moments later,
backed up on
another
chat. I
strange
forgot.
rattling noise startles them, prompting all three to run for the exit. During the frantic escape, one of Tim's friends, John, is reportedly attacked by something they can't identify before the group finally makes it and
Jesus
leaves the
Christ.
property behind.
Thank you, Anna.
Thankfully, John wasn't seriously injured, and all three made it home safely.
I don't.
Hearing the strange
To
sounds
to
and
prevent
the
myself from
alleged
knowing
attack
that there's
were
there's
genuine
one
or
coming
not is
in,
difficult
I've
to
disabled
determine
it.
from the
So if
footage
I don't
alone.
catch it quickly
Even
enough,
so, it's one of those
Good job, Anna.
exploration videos that's remained memorable for many years because of how chaotic and unsettling the encounter feels. Would
Yeah,
you
he
have
doesn't
kept
look very
exploring,
happy.
Or would you have turned around the moment you heard the
Oh yeah,
accordion?
it's a traumatic situation.
wait, it was an accordion.
Situation, yeah,
Can you imagine being a drug dealer just
I
being
think
like, "Doo, doo, 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 doo." Get him?
It sounds like an accordion. Yeah.
Released
Yeah.
the United States Department
Thank you,
of War
Elvis.
website.
Sounds
Holy
like an
shit.
accordion, but I think what it was a
DOW
pipe that had fallen over or something like that. It was a piece of
The
metal.
footage was
Oh.
reportedly captured in 2020 by an infrared sensor aboard a
Man, you
US
guys-
military platform.
It's like a double
Later
team.
being uploaded to a classified network in 2024.
Did you hear that one?
And eventually released as part of the
did,
recent
yeah.
document.
Did it scare you?
disclosure. Take a look.
No.
Fuck you. Okay, so they're. Man, clean your FLIR, dude. We've got some sort of high
They're tracking
albedo, whatever the fuck, however it's pronounced. You know, the reflectivity of like shiny objects or whatever. Oh, look, Karis. Say it.
It's an angel.
Wait, is it somebody?
This kid's flipping me off.
It looks like somebody freaking
Oh, you know what it looks like?
kung fu stance.
Yeah, it looks Bruce Lee doing his spin kick.
Yeah.
It's Sasquatch grabbing a baby and spinning him around like those videos of people. And they like.
Oh yeah, and they just broke line of sight with it.
Appears as a bright, elongated shape moving through the frame. But
okay, so we've got very little detail.
Because it's possible they broke line of sight on it because it's what do you call
whether that's
trajectory
the object itself
or its speed decreased.
Or like maybe they like maxed out their camera angle and then they had to.
Oh, they're flying at like say like a. So let's say they're flying at 100 miles per hour. I don't know how fast it goes. 100 miles per hour, and this thing's flying at 100 miles per hour in the same direction. So they're tracking it, and then it like arrests its momentum, or like it decreases or decelerates rapidly, so it just shoots off. When they're probably zoomed in quite a bit to track it.
When aircraft are usually recording, when aircraft are recording an object, they're usually corkscrewing around it. So Yeah, so we have to recognize like a lot of the videos that we see online of like, oh, look at this UAP flies right past this aircraft going super fast, but that thing was flying at the aircraft, but everybody seems to forget that the aircraft is also flying at like 1,000 kilometers an hour, shooting through the sky.
Relative position.
Yeah, it might as well be standing still, whatever that object was. It's us. We're moving fast. So this kind of feels like it's corkscrewing around a really reflective spot. Like it could be the sunlight shining off the surface of the water. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it literally could be. It could be a lot of things. They could be tracking some sort of heat signature on the water.
Yeah. Could you imagine if it was like an operator and he's recording? He's like, "Yo, Captain, look at this. Look at how crazy this is." And Captain just comes up, slaps him on the back of the head. It's the fucking sun, dumbass. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then everybody else online's freaking out it's a UFO.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
What
were we gonna say?
Yeah, it is the riddle. It's a question mark. It's a mystery.
Yeah, it's a mystery. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. The only other thing I would imagine it could be is a deflated or a mylar balloon or some kind of like highly reflective.
Everybody hates that answer the same as much as they hate hearing the word string when somebody's debunking the video. But the problem is 90% of the time that is the answer.
Yeah, it's like a half deflated mylar balloon that's like floating in the. Because the problem is that when you think about spatial tracking of specific entities, those entities are usually flat objects that absorb light or don't reflect radar because they're specifically like built in that way. But like radar, you think about stealth bombers, for instance. Stealth bombers are flat and have like angles on them to shoot radar off in different directions.
Yeah,
so that they can't be tracked.
Or to make the plane look larger or smaller than it actually is.
Exactly. So a mylar balloon is a similar function to that because it has rapid amount of like of vertices on it, or like flat planes on it all over it, because if it deflates a little bit, there's always crimps in it, right? And so like you'll have like let's say like a decahedral rhombus. I don't know,
like one of those one of those IMAX things from Ontario Place.
Yeah, like think about like a
geodesic.
Geodesic, yeah, exactly. So, and tracking it's practically impossible because to get any like active, it has to fall within like a particular range, acceptable range, or recognized range for them to be able to identify it. In this case, the system has no fucking idea what it's looking at because there's so much light bleed off of it that it's it's anomalous.
Yeah, like whatever it is, it's highly reflective.
Yeah,
and mylar balloons are usually highly reflective.
But it's certainly one of the more unusual looking.
Dude with the tangled parachute, yeah.
Release.
Yeah, it is curious. Like it is. It could also be as a smoke trail.
It could be a smoke trail, yeah.
Difficult to draw any firm conclusions. Depending on your perspective, this could be something genuinely unusual, or it could be a perfectly ordinary explanation that simply isn't obvious from the footage.
There's probably something really dumb.
Fascinating clip to end today's countdown.
Yeah.
And don't worry about the 2 meter, 2M.
Which one stood out to you?
We don't have enough information about the infrastructure to recognize whether that means 2 meters or.
That was 11 scary videos.
It could be just be like target number 2M, or like.
My name is Sir Spooks, and
Yeah,
I'll see you all in
it's
the next video.
difficult to assess based on our limited data. But
Yeah.
if I had to guess, it's probably some kind of weather balloon, mylar balloon, or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
It could
weather
also
balloon
be,
is
you know what
probably
it could also be is
Hmm?
it could be a Coke boat covered in tin blanket or metal blanket. You know those like
Oh yeah, because they think that it'll
thermal blankets.
yeah, the mylar blankets.
Yeah, they do that. Yeah, the mylar blanket. Exactly.
Yeah.
They do that. They cover them because they're like, yeah, now it can't be detected on radar because it'll just reflect the same way that the ocean waves do, and it obfuscates the camera's ability, and so they cover it in that
And
tin.
next thing they know,
And that tin is unfortunately now reflecting the sun.
yeah,
So
and
it's
next
like
thing they
creating a
know,
hotspot in the sky.
you just see bloop 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 bloop.
Woo!
They're not
And then
giving
Trump's
warnings anymore.
tweeting about it. No, they're not.
Dead men tell no
Yeah, I would
tales.
think that I would say that last explanation is probably pretty accurate because if
Weather
you
balloon?
consider like the grand scheme of it, like a Coke boat with
Oh,
thermal
like
blanket over top of it. Because
drug runners.
drug runners, yeah, because then it would explain a lot of
Aiming the
the
wrong way again.
reflective principle because they wouldn't show up on heat mapping, would they? Because the blankets are insulating.
Hmm.
So like you wouldn't have like a thermal exchange with the exterior outside. So like a thermal camera wouldn't necessarily be able to recognize that. I would have to see that tested, but I would imagine a thermal blanket would.
Huh.
Do you see it? Oh yeah, that's cool. That's a really cool thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spent a few months at Laurel Space Systems making mylar blankets for satellites. It's fantastic.
Nobody stays at any job unless they love the people they work with, because nobody likes their actual job.
You know what's my favorite piece of space technology? It's Kapton tape. Super fucking cool. Kapton tape is like one of the greatest inventions of humanity, I would say. It's like, I don't know, non-conductive, super thermally, what do you call, can't be melted. Great for electronics, great for satellites, great for space stations. It's like that's a wonder technology.
I think I thought I had something. I think that I had a favorite space
mylar
invention or something that was invented for space, but it's gone.
Lunar imaging with a space blanket. Yes, mylar shows up on thermal, but not the way you think. Instead of blending in, they stand out brightly because of their highly reflective metallic surface. They're reflecting the temperature of the surroundings. So not good for, yeah. But what does that look like? Because
you want to know how to stay out of thermal imaging?
Let's see, mylar on FLIR.
You guys want to know?
Oh yeah, I guess
there is one object that everybody should own that will make you invisible to a thermal. Can you guess what it is?
Mud.
No.
Mud.
You have to own it.
Mm-hmm.
Most people own this.
I have to own it?
Most people own one.
Yeah. A cat.
Any umbrella.
Oh yeah.
Any umbrella. It doesn't have to be a special umbrella. It's an umbrella. Open an umbrella between you and the thermal imaging camera. Poof. You're gone.
Is it a FLIR
I don't
camera,
know.
Nick?
It's just like it blocks. Check it out. Actually, let's I'll do that real quick. Nope, that's the wrong one. There it is. We got there in the end. Umbrella thermal. Yeah, looks like that
How
one.
to hide from thermals. We're going to start off with umbrellas. It creates a barrier between you and the thermal, and it's actually something you can hold away from your bodies, and we'll show you how this looks under the thermal.
Once opened up from 100 meters away, when you're kneeling behind it, you can completely take away the red hot signature. Not peeking from on top of it or from the side. And from 250 meters, same thing. When I'm standing up, I open it, I kneel down, behind it, and immediately virtually invisible, and it doesn't start to bleed through because I'm not in contact with the umbrella itself. From the initial testing, I would say this is
That's
the most
crazy,
simple
eh?
and easy, quick way to have a chance against thermal.
It's just cheap. It was probably 10 euros from a hunting or a fishing supply store, and it is unprepared, so we haven't added anything to it. It just as it comes from the store.
Cool.
Anybody?
Yeah, I mean, there you go.
Hell yeah.
Now, that being said, that only works if you know the direction that the thermal camera is facing.
Just buy 10.
Wait, a Spartan.
You're just like a phalanx.
Yeah.
I mean,
turtle formation.
Yeah, like the first Dark Souls boss. Was it the Dark Souls or Demon Souls? Was the first Demon Souls boss phalanx with all the shield? You have to use a fire.
You just need to turn.
You know what I'm talking about?
With yeah, I have a vague recollection of it. Yeah.
Just a big slime with a bunch of shields all over it.
Oh, the fucking
phalanx.
God, I hated that thing. Yeah, the phalanx. It was the first boss in Dark Souls. Yeah, in the castle.
Yeah, if you got any
Phalanx.
resin coating and you could just light your blade on fire, it was the easiest boss fight in any Dark Souls, Demon Souls from software game ever. Just like shred
That's
it.
fair.
Yeah, go in the mud like Predator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the idea. Do it.
All right, I think we're good.
You know, I don't think he killed the predator in that, did he?
No, I think they got respect for each other.
Arnold killed the. No, I don't. No, he did. The predator died. Arnold didn't kill him though.
I don't remember.
The predator killed himself. So technically, he wasn't the first. He wasn't the first human to kill a predator. The
That
first human to kill
still
a predator
makes him the greatest
would have been
warriors.
Was it Dylan in the second movie or something like that? Because, like, I mean, if you you know what I'm saying? Like,
I've seen the movies.
He just
I like
survived,
the movies, but I've
he-
only ever seen these movies once. I don't often repeat watch movies, so if it doesn't stick the first time, I got no idea.
I'm actually one of my favorite not for like take a step back and look at it like a 20-foot lens, whatever. But I think Prey is one of the best Predator movies I've ever seen.
I think it is the best Predator movie.
The cinematography is just incredible. The visual, the sound, whoever did the sounds in that, the music, what do you call that? The sound, it was just so incredible.
Anybody who
Fantastic.
would God, I'm always looking in the wrong direction. I'm looking at you on this monitor, and then I look at the screen and I realize I've been looking away from you the whole time. It doesn't matter. They know I'm looking at you, so it doesn't matter.
You watch it in
anybody who tells you I
gotta check that out.
That the original Predator movies are better than the new Predator movies, or the new Terminator movies are better than the old Predator. Okay, forget I mentioned Terminator because the old ones were better than the new ones. But like most of the time, the new movies that people are saying, "Oh, the original was better," they're just clouded by nostalgia.
Yeah.
Objectively,
You know what?
Prey is the best Predator movie. Fallout 4 is better than Fallout New Vegas. Other things are better.
You're lucky I'm on mute. Listen,
I'm allowed to have my own opinion. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect anybody. I see the icon on my stream deck of him just basically screaming right now.
Yeah. Screaming about ramming his big iron on your hip.
The fuck? It was, wasn't it? Bunch of muscly dudes.
Yeah.
People just like it because Arnold Schwarzenegger was in it and they watched it when they were a kid. That's all.
Look, man.
The Tremor movies were all garbage.
The Tremor movies are comedies. They're not actually horror movies. You're supposed to be
I
funny.
thought that, but it still scared the shit out of me when I was a 5, 6 years old.
I don't even remember much of it, to be honest, at all. But
I was scared. I was scared of touching the sand forever. I mean, not forever, but like for a while.
Maybe
Mom remembers.
This may be controversial. I'm not saying it's better than any of them. Terminator 2 is still one of my all-time absolute
objectively one of
Terminator
the movies of all time.
But the last Terminator movie that came out, I want to say it was called Genesis.
No,
I really fucking
I think that was like way long time ago, dude. What is the most recent?
Terminator Salvation was really cool too, but as a departure from series,
Dark Fate.
Dark Fate, yeah. I actually liked it.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I didn't even know it existed.
It was pretty much just. It was a love letter to the original Terminator series.
Sarah Connor's back.
Antagonist.
Cool.
Yeah. So this is a sequel to Terminator 2. So in the grand scheme of the Terminator universe, there are diverging timelines. So in Terminator 1, the sequel to Terminator 1 is Terminator 2. The sequel to Terminator 2 is Terminator Dark Fate. Yeah, Terminator 3 is a parallel time. Because every time they send people back to the past, it creates a branching timeline. You know, you can't manipulate the future. You can only create divergent timelines. So all the Terminator movies take place on this divergent timeline. So this one is a direct sequel to the second movie because it reprises Linda Carter as sorry, did I say that right? Linda Hamilton? Linda Carter? Linda Hamilton.
Linda Hamilton? Yeah,
the original. Yeah, Hamilton. Yeah, Hamilton. Who's right? Carter? Who's Linda Carter?
I don't know anybody. I'm not familiar with. I suck at names.
Anyway, this one was directed by James Cameron.
Elvis says Linda.
So James Cameron directed the original Terminator 2.
Linda Carter was Wonder Woman back in the 70s.
Wonder Woman. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. There you go. The Dark Fate was really good. The antagonist in Dark Fate was a cross between. It was a Terminator made of nanobots. Essentially, there were two Terminators. There was an endoskeleton, like a T-8000 endoskeleton, and then that was covered in a synthetic layer of like nanobots. And so it would like take the form of whoever it wanted. It was like basically a cross between Arnold's Terminator the T-800 and or the TX series from the Terminator 3. It was a cross between that and the Liquid Terminator from the T-1000, I believe it was called, from Terminator 2. So it had the same form, and then every now and again it would split apart, and both of the fucking Terminators would attack in like different ways. It was so fucking cool. It was such a dynamic sort of combat sequence where it would basically just like, crash the car and the Terminator would go flying, and then it would peel itself off, and it would like...
Neat.
Like it was so cool. It was basically like fighting. It was like the Terminator that was chasing them was a twin. And those twins were acting like in perfect synchronicity with each other, and it was so cool. The weird sci-fi end to it was a little, but I loved it. I had a blast watching that. It was pretty cool. The Sarah Connor Chronicles was another one that was interesting. There were 2 seasons of that. The Sarah Connor Chronicles was the TV show. And then I think they did something weird where John ended up becoming a Terminator or coming back as a Terminator and tried to kill them. And I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know which one that one. That one might have been Genesis. Yeah, I think that one was Genesis. Anyway, Dark Fate was cool.
Self-destruct mechanism on his gauntlet. I keep forgetting to keep track of the shorts chat. Star, sent press F. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what it means, but I don't know if it's something.
I don't
know. Because it's like somebody sent that thing that it was like Elvis sent that thing that it was like it's bits or gems or jewels or something like that. I don't know if that's one of those things.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm out of things to talk about.
Yeah, we can just wrap it up there. Book club, we can figure out that sort of that idea because I feel like that's a pretty good interaction. It's like we'll like find a good ghost video that we might not be able to debunk right away, or something that's a little bit more complicated to debunk.
It would
and then
be
we'll release
dual.
that to everybody. Everybody could.
It's too late, Lucy.
Yeah.
That's the
Nah,
new way
that's
that's the new way that our channel
Call it-
members, our channel, our subscribers, the hive. If you remember, that's what I wanted to call. I wanted to call us the hive mind
because they come from the moon.
Yes. That's the way we're gonna call it. It's like, wow, it's super dual. I hope we remember to do that.
You want you want plant segment? What do you want to know about plants? You want to see my plants, or what's up with plants? Plants?
Oh no.
What do you want to know?
Good night, Elvis. I hope you sleep
See you later.
well. Don't let the wildfire smoke choke you.
Yeah. You know what's a cool one? You guys, I'll show you my Swiss cheese.
Oh no.
Like some of my
What have
Swiss
you
cheese.
done? What have you done? I need an Anakin. What have I done? I have a soundboard. You guys know that? I don't think it's appropriate to press any of the buttons on it though, because it's. Wait.
What?
Where did that come from? That wasn't one of my buttons. Was that Christian?
That was Christian. It came through. Yeah, it was Christian. Came through.
That came through the stream.
Oh no.
That wasn't me, but
We turn off my virtual background.
I wonder. I don't think any of these. Oh, I can press this one.
Domain expansion.
I don't even know if that actually. Did anybody? Do you think anybody heard that? Did anybody hear domain expansion? Just let me know.
Yeah. How many of these I have now?
Seems unlikely that the soundboard
Turn
goes
on
through.
this. Turn on that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Karis will regale you.
Well, it just
Oh, they heard it. They heard it.
Interesting
They heard
things.
it. Perfect. Oh no.
Uh oh. Anyway, yeah.
Should I touch the pickle one?
So, yeah, I stroked my pickle. Dun, dun, dun,
I think I'm gonna.
dun.
I think it might be too loud. Yeah, okay, go on,
Yeah,
Karis.
maybe.
Go ahead.
Okay, I was just gonna say, I have tomato plants on my balcony. These guys are thirsty, by the way. Tomato plants. I've been propagating a few of them because obviously, like they're really prolific. The tomato plants that I have on the balcony, I only have 8 feet of clearance from the floor to the ceiling, right? And they were on the floor. They were small. They were like 3.5 feet. Why do you look so checked out, brother?
I'm looking at all of my buttons to see if any of them would not get me canceled, and I haven't found a single one that I can press other than domain expansion. The rest of them are super problematic.
Well, sorry about that. Anyway, so my tomato
Oh,
plants, if I
this
measured
one.
them from toe to if I measured my tomato plants that are on the balcony right now from the floor to from the base to the very tip, they're at least 12 feet long now, 12 feet tall.
Wow.
12 feet.
Jesus.
But they're not supposed to be. They're only supposed to be 4 feet. They're only supposed to grow as high as 4 feet.
You know what else has lots
They're
of
3
feet?
times that size. They
Caterpillars.
hit the roof. They curved over, and now they're like snaking, like they're like bending like an S all the way down because there's no more room for it to grow up. So I decided I was going to propagate them a little bit, and this propagation is a week old.
From how small?
From like if I were to cut them again, they'd be this tall.
So all that grew in a week?
From here to here. This is all like this is obviously the original stem up here that's growing upward. But this is like a week's worth of like the nub is still on there. It hasn't even fully sealed yet. And it just keeps they're growing so much, and I don't understand it. I'm not getting a lot of tomatoes out of them, but the plant stalks are like so prolific. And the interesting thing about it too is when you look at these, they're in distilled water. That's a big thing because they drink a lot of water, and if you give them too much calcium, that'll clog their arteries, and then they'll just suffocate. So distilled water is better. I use my tub water when I'm watering because my tub water only has 355 parts per million worth of particulate, dissolved particulate in it. So it's a little bit better for my tomato plants to not like totally kill them. But yeah,
do it,
so
huh?
the interesting thing here is that if you look at the tomato plants, there's little tiny, these itty bitty little nubs that are coming off. Those are tomatoes. They're growing little tiny bushels of tomatoes. These microscopic. I don't know. I've never grown tomatoes that were this aggressive, and to see like little tiny flowers appearing, like I mean flowers that are like I can't even like they're about the tip, the size of the tip of a pipette, right? If they grow tomatoes, man, they're gonna be like I don't know, like Dippin' Dots, really tiny. So I'm having a really good success with that. I started propagating some other ones or some more strands of it, but then this is one of the cuts of my my Swiss cheese plant, and there's a couple pieces because this isn't a semi-hydroponic solution. It's basically just if you pop the bottom off, they're basically look at all the roots growing out of that. This is doing pretty good. This is literally just leca in the top and then just water in the bottom, right? So I just make sure the bottom's got water in it, and then it will snake down and grab as much water as it wants. And so it's doing really exceptionally well, considering I have like 6 of these plants sitting around the house now.
It's Kenny.
To buy one of these, it's usually about $40 or something. To get or not at $40 anymore, because obviously exotic plants are not that interesting anymore. But I have 7 or 6 or 7. I think I want to say there's like 6 of them around the apartment, maybe 6 or 7. The one that's in my bedroom is growing leaves. This is a Swiss cheese monstera. This is a monstera, right? So it's a Swiss cheese plant. And Nick doesn't care, but it's supposed to have holes. These holes are regular. But the one that I'm growing in there has the velvet of this leaf. Super soft. No holes.
Yeah. Shadow Chaos Ninjas Kenny. That explains why he wants me to touch the buttons.
Anyways, I have a Swiss cheese plant with us.
Sorry, go ahead, man. It's okay. We can like different things. They want to know about it.
No, it's okay.
They asked you about it. Talk to them.
I am. I'm talking to them, but I'm also.
I already know all this.
Yeah. This is. I like this plant. This is a really nice plant, and
I know.
I had this plant before and it died.
I got you a sticker of it, but I lost it.
Swiss cheese plant?
Yeah. It was. It's a sticker. It's a sticker of a plant. A plant pot, and then it's got the green sticks that come up, and then all the leaves are Swiss cheese instead of the leaves of the plant.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
also
find
have a mini
it though.
monster over there, but it lost all. Oh yeah, actually, I want to show you this. This is awesome.
Oh, I got this. Harris gets to show you things. I can show you things. I have business cards.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I was thinking about leaving them in graveyards. If you scan that QR code, if you scan that QR code, it'll ask you if you want to subscribe.
This is a really exciting situation.
No worries.
This is
no worries, Jinx.
An alocasia. This is an alocasia bambino.
Bambino?
Maybe not a bambino. Bambino, I think is a spotted one. Jacqueline. This is a Jacqueline. Okay. This
I'm
is a really
fully
cool
invested in your rat stories.
This is an alocasia. This is an alocasia with the texture of a dinosaur. It's the veins and everything on it. You can't really see it on the camera very well, but it has the skin. It literally has the skin of a dinosaur. It looks like dinosaur skin.
It did.
Super cool. Now, we got this, and it grew 3 stems, and we were super excited about it. And we split the stems, and then it completely fucking died.
Oh no!
Gone. All the leaves dropped. Everything died. It was a $20 plant to get initially just for 1 leaf. It was $20, and so I kept it in this. I kept again the semi-hydroponic solution. It's basically just distilled water and leca. And I came out one day, and bone dry, fucking leaf grew up. It came back to life.
How do we know
And
it's the
that's, like,
skin of a
super
dino?
cool.
Jinx is asking.
Uh,
And Susie says
it's-
she has a
I
red
guess
thumb.
Suffice it to say, I would say it's more accurate to say it has lizard skin. It has the skin of what you would
Oh, okay.
say
So
a
it has
lizard
the
It's like-
texture of prehistoric flesh, or what you would think.
Yeah, it
it had
feels like-
elephant skin.
Yeah, if you were to rub yeah, exactly. It has like elephant skin. It's very like it's got a lot of I want to say like veins on it, basically.
Yeah.
It's also a very delicate leaf. It's very soft. Like, you can manipulate it pretty well. But if you guys Google the Jacqueline, you'll see what I mean. It basically just looks like lizard flesh. It's really cool.
I also
The
have
fact that
a
it came back to life is also really cool.
I also have a red
You just
thumb.
want
I killed a cactus. I didn't water it
Just
for too long,
well,
or I overwatered it or something. Temperamental little bitch.
But you described it as saying that you had to like remove all the soil and then water its roots.
No.
Like,
It said on the little there's a little the little plastic thing that comes in
yeah.
it. It said, take it out of the pot. It said, grab the spikes, squeeze them into your hand, tilt the pot over, drop it out of the pot, run water over the soil, and then let it drip off until there's no water dripping off, and stick it back in. So do not saturate the soil. Do not let the water sit in the bottom of the pot. Do not leave it in the pot. Make sure it stops dripping, and when it seems like there's breaths of moisture on the soil, put it back in the pot, and it's watered for 6 months.
Never heard of that kind of watering.
I also did it in the
makes
sink, so maybe it didn't like the salt water, whatever you call the softened water.
Yeah, it could have been the softened water. It could also be temperature. You might have shocked its system. I don't know. I've never heard of that before. If it was something to the effect
I think
of
it's
like
actually doing okay again, though. It stopped turning brown. It started turning green again.
Oh, cool. Hey.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I would suggest maybe giving it like a liquid fertilizer, like a drop of liquid fertilizer,
like Miracle Grow or something.
If it requires that little, I have. What you'll be looking at is that Miracle Grow Direct Feed. It's basically a little pump. You squeeze the pump once, it like deposits the water onto your succulent, and you're good to go.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to look for the cactus one. I have one for foliage, which is probably why these guys are doing so well, because I had some of that to their
Raven
water.
says their plastic plants died. I'm not surprised.
I'm not sure they ever had a pulse. Yeah. All the plastic plants. All you just got to remember is to dust them. But yeah, the plants are doing. I wish I could take you out to the balcony and show you my garden box, because I have flowers that are growing in the garden box. Are doing really well. But
some plants will thrive on being
anyway.
dry. The roots need chill, and they no like you being wet for too long. Yeah, that's. I heard that that roots rot if they're soaking in water.
Yeah, so there's different classifications of plants. The primary plants you'll usually see they're just like like an atypical plant they prefer dry soil to slightly moist soil. So like things like tomato plants are very thirsty. They're always sucking water up from the soil. So you always have to constantly be watering them, maintaining their water properties.
Mm-hmm.
But there are plants like your philodendrons / alocasia / the Swiss cheese plant here. They're called aeroids. They like a lot of oxygen, and so when a plant the plant will photosynthesize through the top of its leaf using the green. Basically, it basically collects energy from photosynthesis. So all of the oxygen that it absorbs through water, right? And so when you pour water into the soil, you're basically depositing oxygen down into the plant. The plant hydrates and then breathes the oxygen from the water. It absorbs it and uses that to continue its growth. When it's oversaturated, it suffocates the plant. The plant can no longer take in oxygen, so the root dies and then starts to rot. And that's when you get root decay or root rot. And then that root rot can very quickly spread and suffocate the rest of the plant, and the plant will die. So overwatering causes plants to die. Underwatering causes plants to dehydrate. So you have to find that nice, perfect balance in between of it. The good thing with aeroids, the reason that this works so well is because the leca absorbs moisture, but there's so much air enveloped around that. There's so much room for air that it's always going to be, it's never going to be starved for oxygen as well as getting as much water as it possibly wants. The issue with this, though, is that you get things like algae growing. You can kind of see on the side of this, there's a little bit of a green tint to the outside of this container because it grows algae. And algae isn't necessarily like the worst thing, but it will very quickly cause long-term damage to your plants and stuff like that. Aeroids can be grown in fish tanks because they're rarely receptive to like aquaponics. If you have a fish tank and you put like a pothos in the top, they're really good companion plants, but it does always need oxygen. And the reason it works so well for fish tanks is because you're oxygenating the water of the fish tank using air pumps, right? So if you have if you want to do like something that's like low maintenance, I would suggest trying leca with an aeroponic plant like pothos, or
somebody told me to get a snake plant because they're essentially unkillable.
Yeah, it's very hard to kill snake plants. Snake plants, you can usually just breathe on them and they'll be cool.
What do they look like?
They're very low maintenance. You've definitely seen snake plants before.
Oh, they look like everybody's plant. They look like, hey guys, look, they look like snake plant looks like plant that everybody has in their house that's made of plastic. So, does that mean that there's a greater than 0 chance that all of those people's what I thought were plastic plants were not actually plastic after all?
Yeah,
they're just unkillable.
They're very unkillable. Yeah. Snake plants are really cool too because when you grow them, they create what's called pups. So when you like say like this right here, the aeroponic plant, like this particular plant, grows using fronds. What essentially it does is it creates a tuber, like a potato, in the base of the plant. It'll grow a little tiny nodule, and then that nodule will then sprout another plant. Yeah, those are called croms. Basically, if I dug this up right now, there's probably no croms on it, but you'll see like a little tiny ball with a point coming out of it. That's a seed for this particular plant. And then other plants like will grow tubers. ZZ plants, they grow tubers. They basically grow a potato below the soil, and then from that potato, that's where the rest of your stalks come out of. And then a snake plant, what it'll do is it creates pups off the bottom. It'll basically multiply. It'll have a cancerous growth, and then that cancerous growth will then spawn an entirely new plant. And then you can literally just like wiggle that growth, pull it out, plant it in another pot, and you've got another snake plant.
Wow.
So
that's creepy.
It basically grows like a succulent does. Succulents are like there's a succulent called it's illegal in Canada, or partially illegal in Canada. It's called Mother of Thousands, I want to say. This plant basically it's a succulent, and when it grows little tiny babies on it. And if those babies will detach from the mother plant, and then you'll have another plant, and that one will grow, and then drop more, and then more, and then more, and more, and more, and more. And so from one plant, you can have 1,000 of the clones of that plant in like a year, because it just constantly puts them out. So it's one of those things like it has to be in a pot, it has to be in a contained pot, and it has to be cared for properly. You cannot have them in your garden. If people catch you, if the government catches you having them outside, big no, because it propagates so easily.
Should I go and buy a swath of kudzu and release it into the forest?
Sure, yeah. Your horse, what is it, horsetail?
I don't know. Kudzu is like kudzu grows like
highly invasive.
Yeah. They brought these cows in. Here, look at this. They brought these cows in to eat the kudzu. And the cows ate like a huge bunch of this plant. And then like 2 days later, it was all back. So like that's like growing, that's growing over top of other trees and stuff and suffocating it all.
Oh, really, eh?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, you know what? I think like box elder, you say? I think box elder has that.
Oh, that looks cool as shit, man. Looks like an aquarium piece.
Huh. Kudzu, I've seen that, yeah. I think it has white flowers too, or like little white flowers.
I don't know what that is. Yeah, little like this.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it kind of looks a bit like milkweed, a bit, just tiny little bit.
Yeah, so it just takes over. And I thought it would be really funny to let it take over everything.
I mean, if you give it enough, that'll probably.
Oh,
do
until it
that.
turns out to be like that, and then it's like, ew.
Yeah, and then you have like a giant.
Is that an eagle?
Yeah, I mean, good nest material, I would imagine.
Oh, come on, let me see it bigger.
Yeah, I think of that. That's also called pen and chicks. Yeah.
Is that an eagle?
Looks like it. It's a drone.
See how small it was when I figured when I saw it. So is that? See that little tiny speck right there?
Oh yeah. Huh. Yeah. Birds aren't real. They're all drones.
That's true. They recharge on power lines.
I want to try growing putka this year.
I don't know what that is.
It's,
you want to try growing butt?
Putka. You can Google that. Putka. You'd love putka. If you want, I don't know. They basically look like
yeah. There you go. Putka. Putka.
Putka.
Putka.
Plant.
Nope,
Putka.
that's shopping. Whoops.
That's it.
This?
Putka.
He wants to grow potpourri.
Tiny pumpkins. They look like tiny pumpkins.
I should just leave it on this. All right, go ahead, talk.
I love this. Putka's a great plant.
Tiny pumpkins.
It's basically tiny pumpkins. Yeah, they're great for fall decor. Great for.
Do they smell like anything? Can I just like? Can I just like make a little Halloween town and leave it on my shelf?
You know when you walk into like, let's say the smell of white rose is eucalyptus.
You could use a Dremel, Raven. You could use a Dremel to carve them.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, I wanted to use I had a craft knife, a hobby knife, a really small hobby knife that I was going to use to carve them. But yeah, they're super fun. I think it'd be really neat to do to carve them and to put those wireless LEDs in them that people use in Gundam kits, and then just like chuck a handful of them into any like diorama, any Halloween diorama.
Yeah.
And so like they'll like light up using QR or Qi, right?
Yeah,
Qi
like the wireless charger. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, and have little light up pumpkins. Yeah, but Putka's really really neat. Yeah, and it's apparently relatively easy to grow. I haven't put too much thought into actually growing it. But yeah, they're awesome. Big fan of those.
I made a new version.
My dream plant. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
I made a new version of the outro. Want to see it?
Just clicks it. That's where it ends. Yeah, I mean we can. I can go on. I can go on for days.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we can end it here.
Yeah.
Before I go on.
Don't ask him to see anything else. Want to show him your Fallout collection? All right, guys.
Yeah, I mean,
and girls, and
all right, guys.
All right.
I think this is where we're gonna end it by saying Fallout 3 and New Vegas remasters confirmed. Fallout 5 in pre-production. Elder Scrolls plugging along. Apparently, it's playable. And oh my God, is that Raven rocking 76? Oh my God,
gonna be awesome. Yeah, I did make a new version of the outro. If anybody, I don't know, it doesn't matter. You don't have to watch it, but like, I mean, it's got the same music and everything. I spiffied it up, and it works on the mobile
it's just
too.
Me doing armpit farts.
If you record enough, I'll put it in there. But yeah, all right. See you guys later. Love you. Say it.
Peace.
Okay. Bye.
Stay dual, everyone.
Yeah, stay dual. It's pretty. It's pretty lot out there.
wait for the glow. Where did all the hours go? Stay a while, leave a sign. Don't let the feed just die on the vine. Don't let it die. Wealth is getting quiet now. I'd tell you more if I knew how. See you in the comment section. A digital connection. Turning off the screen to breathe. Turning off, it's time to leave. Okay, bye. Get gone.